Yeah, okay. Who's recapping us?
You got it.
Session 1.
Andrew?
I know.
Oh, you're coming in and out, Alex.
I'm coming in and out.
Oh, you were.
Oh,
Okay, you're good now.
You're good.
Giggity.
Yeah, good.
Do you guys want me to recap? I'll recap.
Sure.
Yeah, do it.
Go for it. Hit it.
All right. Last we left off, we ended at a farm. That's it. No. Okay. So
Nice. Pretty much.
the party were slowly introduced to each other at the
Rusty plow.
Grain.
Golden
Yep.
Green.
Golden Grain. Okay. Almost. We were first introduced to Marcus, who is a 6'6" elven
Big boy.
individual with a strong build, wearing black leather and maroon, who apparently worked with Archie for loading with a prosthetic on his left arm. Next, we were introduced to a human, standing a little shorter at 6'3", named Syndrel. Feminine face with braided hair, strong but slender, and green eyes. Next, we were met to a couple of homeless ragtag buddies, Cassian and Friend. The blue tiefling and kobold walking together. Cassian in ratty clothes with reddish pink eyes, with a left arm and leg made out of metal. Strange indents going through his skin and all across his body, with his left horn chopped off, halfway up. Friend, golden retriever sized, it was at least the description we were given, with purple eyes, white belly, and smoke coming out of his nose. Walks around draped in a potato sack with a comically large frocket.
Thank you for using the correct term. I was going to correct you if you didn't.
Which for our listeners means...
A front pocket.
Got it. Okay.
Big frocky guy.
Listeners.
For
us.
all of our listeners.
Would there be who's watching the second episode and hasn't seen the first?
Hey, listen. It's
I share
always
it
good
with
to
some of
clarify.
my friends. It's up on YouTube.
See? We could blow up. Get a message from Matt Mercer. Who knows?
That being said, we then
Matt, please.
met
Message us.
a
Matt
couple
Mercer,
of folks. We met Mum with her 3 kids, 2 boys and a
Grandkids.
girl. Their youngest, Ellis, was definitely poking and prodding and asking some questions. We also then met a group of men covered in wood chips, named Sarah and Eris. The individuals seemed to assign blame to the loss of a family heirloom to Cassian. But after the innkeep Archie kind of told them off, they took their leave. We then found a job posting to help in the grain fields during harvest season for the ask of 5 silver, and were told to ask for Misha, who was a small halfling in weathered clothes, carrying a musket. The party left, went over to the farm to introduce themselves to Misha, and were set on watching the sheep. It was during the night, during the first watch, when I believe it was Cassian, Marcus, and Jackie, who were awake, were on watch, when Marcus, doing a perimeter check, realized something was wrong. It was at that point when the party was awoken, and combat was afoot, as Eris, Sarah, and the rest of their comrades descended on the party, and a fight ensued. Blood was shed, Ellis was slain, and some of the remaining hooligans fled the scene. It is from there that I believe we pick up.
Excellent. So, 2 things. One, could you give me a description of Jackie, please? You left yourself out.
Jackie. He's cool. He's a cool guy.
Just a dude. Just a guy.
He's a guy.
Yeah.
Pretty cool guy.
That's it.
Pretty sick guy.
No, you see Hold on. I wrote this out for a purpose. And I didn't bring it up again. Just so I have it. So Jackie, is how tall is he? I don't know this off the top of my head. Sorry.
6'1".
Jackie is a 6 foot one,
Bang.
about 200 pounds. Caramel brown eyes with dark brown hair. Seems to be a weathered traveler, sailor possibly. Seems to have bits and pieces of navigational equipment on him, including a sunstone draped down from a necklace. Wearing traveler's gear, fit for adventure. The one thing that seems slightly odd when you look at him is, though he seems weathered and tarnished and traveled himself, his clothes seem relatively brand new compared to, I guess, a juxtaposition of Friend and Cassian. And I think that's it. Does anyone else have anything to add or any questions?
With where we left off, the fighting had ensued, and then we had learned that we had lost 6 sheep out of the 21, and we need to kind of gather ourselves and make a decision as to how to deal with that new problem.
Mm-hmm. I think we
So,
believe to
Misha
set
showed
out
up.
on foot into the forest.
Yeah, Misha showed up in order to kind of figure out what was going on. Ended off firing his musket in the air and basically mentioned that you had lost 6 sheep, and if you expected to get paid, you better go find the sheep, who in the fighting fled into the nearby forest across the way. It's at that point that we pick up. As you look up into the sky and see that the moon is still hanging overhead, as it is probably somewhere around maybe 3 a.m. or so, as Misha is still there, just kind of looking around. Also with, Jackie helping to get rid of the bodies that were there in the field, cleaning up the mess a bit. So there you stand in the middle of this field, about 3 a.m. Sheep running off towards the west. Looks like a woman with punchies. General guess,
Cora?
but
Azula?
but
Fire Lord Azula, Matt.
I know. Let me
with
pull mine out.
with that in mind, what would you
Matt,
like
put it
to
away.
Sorry.
What would you-
Put it away. He's pulling his gun.
Pre-release.
No, thank you.
And then,
Well, that's
the
fucking
theory.
sick. I'll check this one.
Guys.
Please.
Oh, I have
Guys.
that one.
Hey guys.
Yeah,
Fellas.
yeah.
We're playing D&D.
I know.
Fucking snap to it.
So,
recap. I'm doing my part.
with that in mind,
Oh, you're out.
what would you like to do
Leaves.
as you
It's
stand
all
here
me.
in the middle of this field, or discuss whatever you like, because you did just have a pretty harrowing battle, so to speak.
Are we moving out or are we staying in for the night?
Before we do any of that, Syndrel,
Yes.
what was that? What was that thing that you did?
What are you talking about? The which? The tentacle? That's what mainly sucks people. Ever heard of?
Care to explain?
You've heard of warlocks, right? It's what my patron gives me. Even though we are not, we might be on a little bit of rough waters right now, but still have powers that I use to the best of my abilities. So,
Haven't met a lot of warlocks. All I know is there's devils in their past and in their future.
when you say that, Syndra points to Cassian. As you say, haven't met a lot of warlocks.
What?
There's another warlock for you. No one when I see
So
one.
you can also make a tentacle come out from the ground? Does it just
No,
does it
not
just
a wall.
stay in the ground? Does it just follow you along wherever you are? What the hell is? And what about the flaming sword? Is that also a warlock?
That I'm
No.
not so familiar with.
Not a fucking warlock. No offense to the warlocks.
I appreciate that.
So is it just covered in oil and you light it on fire?
No, it comes from my blood.
Your
Well,
blood
that
is on
doesn't
fire.
help. Is your blood on fire?
No, but it's got powers that I can use. Takes a while to train that power.
Oh.
Everybody's blood has power.
Okay.
Look, if
Just
you're really that
read-
interested, read this.
It's gonna be okay.
Look.
Hands him like a
Do
pamphlet.
you even know how to fucking read?
Jackie actually
Yeah.
goes to grab the book from friend before he has
He
the
holds
chance
it
to-
away from you and says, I wasn't talking to you.
I'll reach up and take a look at the book. What does it say?
What does he
What's
see,
it?
Robbie? Or Cassian?
Like,
It
what's-
looks like
you
a
are.
pretty crude leather-bound book that looks insanely old.
Got it. Does it flip it open? I'm thumbing through it just a little bit. Whatchamacallit? Does it look like it's handwritten by
Yes.
Marcus?
No, not Marcus.
So the text
see-
and whatnot, everything in
see-
it appears old.
You see the main text. Everything on it is very old. The pages are ready to fall apart. Make sure you're turning those carefully. But you do see actually in the margins, and actually it's funny because for how much you're flipping through it, it actually doesn't feel like you could even tear the page if you tried, even though it looks so dilapidated and old. But in the margins of the text, you actually do see what looks like Marcus kind of making notes, kind of talking to himself. And the text itself is essentially training notes on how to be a blood hunter.
Got it. And basically, what I've done to get that information is that I've skimmed it and then I've looked at the table of contents. I have so many questions. And then I'm just gonna close the book and hand it back to you.
Well, pick it up.
But that's enough for one night.
Jackie pops up and says, "Mind if I take a look,
Say please.
please?"
Hand you the book.
Very civil.
He takes it and says, "Mind if I hold on to it for a sec? Give me some time to read. Ask me when you need it back.
I'll give you the night. Take it back in the morning.
Appreciate it."
Are we resting or are we going after them? You all look
Well,
beat up.
I just took the
What?
assumption we're resting, but
my thought was that if something's gotten to those sheep, I don't think that we could fight twice tonight and expect it to go the same way.
I agree.
Astute
If someone wanted to
observation.
kill those sheep tonight, and they can kill it tonight, we wouldn't have a fun time dealing with it. So
Can someone watch them and make sure that? Well, I guess suppose I could.
I got my
Oh.
rest in, so I can stay up and make sure the rest stay in.
Okay, that's good. Is
So I guess
anybody
we're-
else?
Hey. Everybody's cool.
Anybody else gonna stay up with Mr. Marcus?
Yeah, we'll stay out here with you.
I think I still need to
You
get
don't
my
sleep or
sleep.
something?
We'll be fine.
All right.
Hang on just one second.
Marcus actually goes over to Misha if he's still here.
He is still here, yep.
He points at the rifle he has. He goes, "Who'd you get to make that for you?" "I don't want it. I'm just curious."
Why do
I
you
mean-
want to know?
It's an interesting tool. It's a powerful tool.
Persuasion check.
Let's give Jackie a gun. Jackie wants a gun. Dude, I had the chance to have a gun and I didn't take it.
No.
I'm so mad.
Nat 1 for 2.
He looks at you up and down and he says, I only trade industry secrets with people who are good at their job. By the looks of things, doesn't look like y'all are very good.
If I was being dragged down, I'd have it done today.
Uh-huh. You see him turn as he walks away. So, with that, Marcus is staying up. I believe Cassian is staying with him. As the other three, Jackie going off to the top area of the barn, as the other two, I suppose, go back to sleep. So you'll need about 3 or 4 more hours of rest in order to get a full benefit of a long rest, even though it was interrupted. So, pending anything else, or any discussions that need to be had, go for it.
I'm gonna need a full 8 hours because I'm a human and I took first watch, so I haven't gotten a rest at all.
Ah, true. That is correct.
I think I need
So,
4 more.
yeah, 3 or 4 for both Friend and Syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. But ultimately, the sun does rise, and the other two wake up without issue. As all of you rise from your area, Marcus and Cassian, no issues with the sheep at this point throughout the night. The rest of the
And to be clear, while we were out there, you saw Cassian sit down somewhere and basically stop moving for the whole night.
just fully rigid in place.
Robot.
But as you all come to, hearing somewhere else, you suddenly come on awake as the sun is shining. Slightly overcast, some clouds above. Friend, you roll over to see Syndrome packing up his things.
Let me pack up. Oh, I guess I'm ready to go.
Hashtag poverty.
He doesn't have to worry about his items.
I grab my. Oh wait.
Wait, when you sleep, do you
Grabs his foot.
do you do a circle real quick and then lay down?
He
and
loafs.
just kind of curl
He
up?
definitely loafs.
Okay,
What is he like?
got it.
Turtle
There's-
into the sack.
There's definitely a grabbing of his own tail to use as like a little, like, makeshift blanket / body pillow situation.
Everyone up,
Um,
everyone ready to go?
Inside the barn is all accounted for.
Don't care about the barn. Okay.
People
Oh,
inside.
if there's anything missing,
Oh,
he's
people.
gonna.
Sorry, didn't hear it.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well,
Anyway.
I guess I'll wake up and walk over to Cassian, who is still inert, and just kind of.
I see you.
Oh,
He starts moving as you push him.
I'm sorry. It's kind of. I didn't want to frighten you. You're kind of doing that stoic stare thing.
Yes, it's an intimidation tactic.
It works.
You look more like a statue.
Well, I guess the rest of them are going, so. I guess we
Let's
should
go.
go too.
I
You'll be
start leading
fine,
the
you're-
way, trying to pick up on the tracks that I had before.
Yeah, so you walk over to the area where you know the sheep jump the fence, and it's easy enough to follow their trail off a bit for about 100 or so feet until you hit the edge of the wood line. then things get a little more complicated. As you know that they took off that way, as the trail seems to be going that way. But go ahead and give me a survival check, please, and we'll see how well you track these sheep. Actually, you can make the survival check at advantage because they're sheep. They're not the smartest animal. They're not going to try to cover their tracks.
18.
18. Cool. So it's easy enough as you see the breaks in the wood line itself. As you begin walking in, you see that the sheep themselves, you see that there's a very clear path in kind of the grasses that are there on the ground, as the trees aren't particularly thick. And as you follow, you see that they just continue onward down this way. You see some broken twigs and branches from the smaller, lower to the ground trees, the younger trees, as the sheep have certainly been through here. There's no question. As you begin walking, a lot of you. And if you would please, what is your marching order?
I'm first.
Jack, you'll take up the back per usual.
Go second.
Second to last, Cassian in the middle.
Okay, so we've got a Marcus, a Sindro, a Cassian, a friend,
Yay.
and a Jackie. Cool, good to know. So, as you continue onward, you keep following this trail, and these sheep had taken off. You can tell by the pattern in the, it's a little hard to tell because there's 6 of them, but you can tell that they were definitely not trotting, or not walking. They were running. They were scared. And as such, you continue making your way through the woods. And I would love for somebody to roll a d20 for me, please.
I got you. Oh, that is not Central's dice. Just straight d20.
Straight d20.
14.
14. Somebody roll a d8 for me, please.
Dibs.
Go right ahead.
4.
4. Okay. As you continue onward for a while, you've been walking for maybe 30 minutes, an hour, as you start to notice something else along this trail. Marcus. It's a little like blood. You don't see, as you look around though quickly, with an 18, you don't see signs of a struggle, strangely enough.
Got a problem. Kind of hold up my finger with a drop of blood on it.
Scoop it. You all see the blood on his finger. It doesn't take long for you to notice that there seems to be drops of it, like following along the trail for a bit, that curve off to the left from this, from the sheep that are going off straight ahead, where this blood trail seems to curve a bit to the left off of this. You see that you're in a bit of you're not in a field, you're more in an area where there's a lot of trees here. A lot of them. So it's kind of hard to tell what's around, much like the picture actually on Roll20. That's kind of where you find yourself at the moment. As you kind of look around for this source. And as you do, you start kind of patrolling a bit, just looking around, and not far away, maybe 15, 20 or so feet. Look around a tree, and you suddenly see where the trail ends. As you see a man, leathers, propped up against a tree, back to it, eyes wide, pale, probably dead.
It's a bigger problem.
That's not a sheep.
See the greasy black hair.
It's not a sheep.
This individual.
I'm immediately doing a perception check, kind of trying to
Give me a perception
see
check.
anything
before.
else.
Sure.
Oh yeah, now one again.
That one.
Dude.
You're
Nice.
kind of startled
Should
at
have
the
been
fact
halfling.
that you see a person who's likely dead out here. This is not what you expected. As it kind of just takes you off guard for a moment at the sudden appearance of a dead person. Sunken cheekbones, pale skin, greasy black hair, wearing leathers. You kind of glance around and you see the around him, you see a rusted-looking short sword. Looks like a dagger on his belt. The rest of you notice this as well, obviously. So.
Can I start going up to him, seeing if there's anything crazy happening around the body as I'm approaching? I wanted to check to see if he's alive or not.
Yeah, give me a medicine check.
Okay. 9.
Nine's fine. As you approach and you start looking this man over, he's dead. There's no question. As his eyes are fixed in place, wide open, as you begin looking over him, you look and you kind of lean him forward and look at his back, and you see a very clear slash that has gone across his back by a pretty heavy and long weapon. Doesn't take a big jump given the location of the attack, of the slash, and how close this man is to that field, to realize this is probably the man you slashed in the back while he was running away.
Oh shit.
He made it somewhat far before he exsanguinated. He bled out.
Can I just kind of lay him down, put his eyelids down, kind of just lay him to rest there?
Set him back. Close the eyelids. Put him there propped against a tree. As you stand face to face with the fruits of your labor.
What is it, Central?
It appears that this was the man that I killed yesterday. I don't really know. I guess it's I don't know. This is new to me. And you kind of just see him just staring, kind of wide eyes, just kind of in awe of like his own actions.
Life happens, kid. Get used to it.
Friend who is mentally kind of in the same boat is just gonna kind of come over and quietly give you a hug.
He'll put his arm down and kind of just pat you, and
I'm sorry. It's kind of my fault.
no, this is.
Do I still have the trail of the
This has nothing to do with you. This one's no. I don't know why. I'm starting to be British. That's not right. I don't really know.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
Sindrel
caught-
gets
got
British
caught in
when
the
he's
head.
scared.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen. Do it in British while trying to do it Irish. You're gonna get the ire of some people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ire, you say.
yeah,
Please continue.
yeah. I
Irish.
haven't practiced in a while. Sindrel kind of leans down and said, "None of that was your fault. There was someone preying on you for apparently just who you are. So the fact that he put himself out there and made that risk himself, that has nothing to do with you."
Well, then I guess this isn't your fault either.
I don't know if
But
I can
like
say
that,
the
sounds
same.
like he deserves it.
I didn't know this man. I didn't know anything about him. It just makes it a bit more. I just don't feel anything. It doesn't feel right or what. I don't feel sorrow. If anything, it's a tinge of regret, but I don't know.
Well, if there's nothing to hang your hat on, then I'd rather get this done quicker.
Get what done?
find the 6 sheep.
Oh, yeah. Obviously.
I'm
I think we should make our way going. Is there anything left on his body of value? You said the dagger or whatever.
Yeah, you pull out a,
Feels
Yeah.
a tinge of regret.
His corpse.
Hands it in the pocket.
No,
Finds
I
regret.
just
yeah. You
Some of the things
find
got away.
that he has he has the rusted short sword that's nearby. He has a relatively okay looking dagger. Definitely could use some oil and some sharpening, but not bad. And as you check him, he doesn't have any money on him. He doesn't really have anything else besides the leathers that he's wearing.
Got
Syndril,
nothing but regret on his corpse.
I don't have money.
Syndril's gonna go down and pick up the dagger because he doesn't have.
No.
He doesn't have. He goes to pick up the dagger. There's nothing.
No,
he doesn't
no more
have a dagger.
daggers for Matt. No more daggers for Matt. Your dagger's out. Max is 2.
You feel the curse pump through Syndril's body. No,
Already had that before.
Yeah, you pick up the dagger.
It was forged in Avernus.
No,
It was forged in a furnace.
a furnace. Yes. You kind of just see
You're telling
Syndril.
And a furnace.
Sorry, one point of
Yeah,
order.
Okay.
You do notice that he has a tattoo on his arm whenever you're doing your medicine check that appears to be very crude, not very good,
Mhm.
but it looks to be a skull that has a spear going through the side of it up here in this area. Oh, hi!
Uh,
Do no variants.
In
Nope,
his
you-
arm. Take the
Sorry.
skin off of his arm and carry it around with you for half the campaign.
But that's what you see.
It's just a
No.
normal thing to do. What do you mean?
They might be. They might
have I
control.
I'm gonna ask anyone if they've seen this. I'm gonna have I seen this before? That's the first question. This tattoo.
No, you haven't. This is a brand new thing for all of you. Actually, you don't even need a roll because none of you have seen it before. As you look at this thing, looks crude. It's like a skull with a spear going through it.
I'll get a little closer to it and then hold out my hand and cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
As a little icy version of it appears floating above my hand, so I have that visual, and I'm
Yeah.
able to cast it again if I need to.
For sure. Yeah, you have a pretty good recollection of what it would look like if you needed to recast Minor Illusion for it. For sure.
Any of you have any idea of what this is? Or I've never seen this tattoo before. It seems like some sort of a crest, but
Well, someone out there might. We can.
Giving it
Well,
a
I'm
look.
glad
Does
you
it
haven't.
strike anything for me?
Does it what? Sorry.
Or does it look like anything for me?
No. Strangely.
See?
No.
were there any similar markings on the dagger, perchance?
No. No other markings that you find on this man, material or otherwise. That's the only thing you see, is that crude tattoo that's there.
I tap Syndril on the shoulder and say, "Well, we've got sheep to find."
Okay, then. Guess we'll be on our way. Syndril is taking the dagger.
Yeah, sure.
Unless anyone's stopping him, he's kind of wrapping it up in a piece of cloth and putting it in his pack.
Without issue. Able to do that as you set off on your way, the rest of you. Same marching order, I presume?
Yep.
Okay. As you all begin to continue your way, go ahead and give me a another survival check, please, at advantage, to make sure you can keep track of the sheep. As you suddenly hear beep beep, where are the sheep? Sorry.
17.
Over
One of
there.
those was a natural one.
Advantage.
Rolling hot,
going
Robbie.
on?
I love this.
It's
So you
been my
can-
main dice every
hi.
time.
You're so pretty. You're so beautiful.
My main
As
dice
you
is
continue
every
forward, you're such a sweet girl. Do you have food? Okay, you do.
Eric,
As you
thanks,
continue
Eric.
forward. Well,
Jesus.
I'm trying to make sure she's taken care of. She was sick yesterday. She threw up a lot, so I'm just trying to make sure she's okay. She's fine now, but
That's Luna.
she probably ate poop or something. She'll be fine.
Classic.
As you all continue your way forward, able to follow the tracks of these sheep, if you'd like, I'm going to get perception checks from all of those who are, quote unquote, paying attention whilst marching, because you've been marching for about an hour now at this point, going deeper into the woods.
13.
Yeah, at some point during that hour, I've definitely. Hey, Jackie. Jackie Daytona.
Alex.
What?
Hey, do you know anything about these patrons?
Patrons?
Yeah, do you know anything about them?
No.
Because it just seems to me that, like, you know.
Heard it has something to do with a pact. It's about it.
Well, my
Some
thought
kind of
is,
deal.
Well, if they're patrons are rich, right? Shouldn't we be using them for money? I feel like that would make all of our lives a lot easier. I'm gonna go ask them. I'll ask them tonight.
Let me know.
Bro!
I know there's some kind of push and pull. Give and a get.
Well, I
That
could
power
do
was granted to them by some kind of takeaway. Could be servitude. Or something worse. Not sure.
Well, if we can get money out of it, and we owe them servitude, that just sounds like a job to me.
Job you can't get out of.
Maybe it's worth it. I'll ask. And with that, we'll continue forward for the next hour.
Great. Perception checks. What did everybody get? Sorry.
13.
My perception check isn't high. Can I use my passive perception over it?
Fortunately, no. This would be an active check.
Okay.
So,
An
yeah.
8 then.
8. Got it.
9.
0? Seriously? That's really funny.
10.
Oh no, it wasn't a 0. It was a 2, but it feels like a 0.
Oh, Taryn, my boy.
Terrence
Taryn is no more.
Welcome to the other end of the spectrum, Tyler.
Going from having a plus 48 to perception.
Yep. So you
Plus 15, right?
Yeah, I had a plus 15.
you
That's
all
beautiful.
continue walking as you eventually make your way to start hearing water, as you hear the flow of a stream nearby, but it seems to be crashing a little bit more, maybe a small waterfall, you're not sure. But you continue walking, and you're walking through a very dense area of the forest where you're literally trying to like clear out the area to be able to see. And as you do hear the stream nearby. As who was leading the way? Sorry, Marcus.
Me.
Marcus.
Marcus.
You suddenly trip over something as the clearing opens up a bit. As you see a stream running along, and you see very large rocks that are all over the place. You see a few trees that are there as you've suddenly tripped over something. And as you do, you hit the ground as you quickly stand back up, and you realize that your foot is somewhat stuck almost as you turn and look, as the rest of you do too, confused as to what he's doing. As you look down and you see a very thin piece of what looks like rope almost. But it's much more silk in nature. As you suddenly start hearing
I immediately
from around you.
swing to cut my foot out.
Bing, you quickly cut out your foot as you see very
And
large.
in the process, my blade catches fire as well.
Okay. As you see very large creatures suddenly appearing. And I'd like for you all to roll initiative for me, please.
Ooh, baby.
Hey, game mechanic wise, does doing that shit cost life?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see me cutting myself every time I do this.
Okay, so yeah, the blood rights, you damage yourself. Okay.
Yep.
Not great for low level combat. Going in with
It's only a
the
D4.
yeah, but you roll a 4.
We got our.
Yeah, how much
Well, I
health
would-
do you have?
I would like for all of you to set yourselves up right around here, please.
Also,
Said,
when I got my
on
other
this
4
side of
hours,
the-
whenever I got my other 4 hours of sleep, did that count as a short rest?
No, you would get the
Or-
benefits of a long rest. So
Okay,
I'm,
so I
I'm
get
doing it to where
everything.
it's interrupted, but it's collective. So
Okay.
you get enough to where you have a full rest. Yeah, I'm not gonna be mean. So
Thank you.
Who's
Mhm.
missing?
I am. I'm
Although
getting
I
there.
should.
Rude.
Who's missing? No.
Oh, there it is. We're going in diagonally. Okay.
Yeah, we got a packing order.
We do.
And I'm packed
Uh,
to the room.
Who am I missing?
Jackie's
Cassian,
packing. This
Jackie.
Jack attack.
Jack attack.
Uh,
I'm a jackaholic.
All right. What?
I didn't like it.
I saw your face afterwards. You didn't even like it.
I no.
You said
No.
Jackaholic and you went.
And with that, friend, what do you got?
What? Alyssa just asked me to come up with Christmas gift ideas for her parents.
What?
It's fun.
That bullshit.
Your
Marcus.
job.
Marcus.
4.
4. Central.
13.
13. Cass.
13.
Dexes.
14.
I think 10.
Okay, so Cass first. Jackie. Jackie.
8.
8.
Huge.
Rolling great, guys.
Hey man, we got like +1s and +2. What do you want from us?
Let's 0. Bring it on.
Okay, let me get these together.
You guys think there's gonna be spiders?
Could be a chance of them.
I don't know.
Probably.
Don't you know? There's
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
a spider.
A spider. I need to practice my accent more. I kept going into British and it didn't really work very well.
I don't know, whatever weird thing you were doing after you had the whole breakdown sounded pretty good.
Oh, after that, yeah. That was him kind of just processing things. Why
It didn't
are
sound
you
Irish,
whispering?
though.
No, it was
Oh, no,
it
that
was
was-
kind of something.
That was a
Don't look,
button
don't
push.
look. Actually, it's the one spell that we've seen you cast. So.
So
That's one of my spells.
you watch as out of this tree, you see something very large appear.
That's a
As
weird
out of
looking
this tree, you see another thing very large appear.
monkey. Some weird looking monkeys.
And across the way from behind a rock, you see something also quite strange. As you
Spider
see
rock,
the
Joe?
head of a spider. You see the head of a
Ew,
spider,
what the
but
fuck
you
is
see
that?
you see
Looks like he's
almost a
trying to sell me some
humanoid.
shit.
Yeah, you see a humanoid shape to it as you see the head of a spider. That got me. Yeah, as you see the head of a spider on top of what appears to be a humanoid shape. And with that, it is that particular individual's turn.
Where is it?
He's quite the individual. Over by
Particular.
the rock.
Up here.
Oh, okay.
Yep. As
Wow,
you
he
see,
looks greedy. Look at
Oh,
those
that.
hands.
He does look greedy. He looks like he's trying to get in my pocket.
as he moves to this location and is going to
AoE spell. Fucking fireball.
I don't care how
Fireball.
big the room is. I cast
No,
fireball.
fireball would probably
Yeah.
kill 2 of us.
Also,
Likely,
Eric,
yeah.
I figured out what the 2 audio bars are. It's a left and a right.
Ah, that makes sense. Okay.
Audio but the left way.
You watch as from its chest, like its diaphragm, you see an opening appear as it begins to pull something out. This thick, disgusting looking silk as it suddenly flings it out at Syndrome.
Oh, great.
I don't remember a
Uh-oh.
song looking like this.
Oh,
Not bad,
Let
17
me
to
pull
hit.
it. That's gonna hit.
Okay. You feel as this sticky thread slams into your chest and kind of covers your whole body, your legs, and everything. And as of this moment, you are restrained. But you feel as it suddenly yanks it, pulling you 15 feet towards it. But you are now restrained for the moment. And on your turn, you could use an action to attempt to escape if you'd like. It's up to you.
Do I get a attempt at my end of my turn as well?
I believe so. Let me check.
I pull up restrained.
No, unfortunately, you have to use a full action to try to escape. If you want to try to escape, you can still do everything else you need to. Your speed is just 0.
Okay,
Just so
sounds
you know.
good.
Yep. Now where are my tokens? And why are they not here? There it is. Restrained. You're restrained, boy. All right. And with that, Cassian, you're up. As you see this humanoid spider creature and these 2 gigantic spiders appear, you see Syndril suddenly get covered in this stickiness, unable to move his legs properly as he is suddenly yanked forward towards this humanoid spider creature. What would you like to do?
For sure. I'm gonna.
This music's too slow. There we go. That's better.
Hey, Eric, I'm
Hexblade's
assuming
Curse.
I'm last, and I go after everybody, so I'm gonna go
Correct.
heat up some food real quick.
Great, perfect. So it's Cassian and then Syndril, you are on deck, by the way.
Got it.
Go for it.
Hexblade's Curse on this guy.
Okay. Is there a roll or anything for that?
No.
Okay. Great. What does that look like as you throw it out?
Same thing as last time. You see ice start to form around his head, almost like spikes. Crown.
Okay.
And then I will Eldritch Blast him.
I'll just blast away.
Uh-oh. 8.
8 is going to miss, unfortunately.
That.
As you see, it's pulling Syndril towards it, and as it's doing that, it just moves just right to where Eldritch Blast flies past without it really even caring or noticing.
Oh wait, oh no, never mind.
You're gonna run.
Yep, we're good.
Okay.
That's my
So
turn.
with that,
I'm gonna move.
Syndril, you are up and you are restrained.
Cool. Central being restrained, can't really move. He calls upon his whatever the heck it's called. Patron. Yeah, thanks, or whatever. Invokes
Or
his
Tentacle of the
yes, he's invoking his Tentacle of the Deep. With, I believe it's with a bonus action. Yep, as a bonus action, you can create it. It comes in, and when it comes in, it creates and it can strike at it when it is summoned.
Cool.
I'll tell you in a
Go for
sec.
Yep. Does Hexblade's
so
Curse
it's-
help him at all, Tyler, or is it just for you?
Nope, just for me.
Got it. Great.
And it makes a melee spell attack on
Go for it.
that. I'm trying to see if it gets a bonus from my. No, I don't think it does. I think it just attacks. A 2.
You rolled a 2? Okay. That's going to miss, unfortunately.
I don't think it might get a bonus from my wisdom. I had to look at that again, but yeah, you kind of see him again, kind of frustrated with himself trying to do this, and then fires off an Eldritch Blast. You kind of see the wave rippling. I will. It's going to be a 7 plus 13.
Not my turn yet, is it?
No, 13 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
13 is going to hit.
13 just hits, by the way.
Okay. That is going to be 11 force damage.
Good lord. Okay.
Yeah, 7 plus 4.
There you go. Wow. Very nice. Implication coming in hot. There you go.
Oh yeah. Thanks for that tip.
Very nice.
Yeah. And then who's next to me? Robbie?
Well, yes,
I wanna do something.
what do you
Like
want?
flavor wise.
Sure.
I don't know how hard it would be. Robbie, can you make a perception roll for me?
perceiving.
Oh, why'd you turn off your a 9? Okay. I don't think you're gonna catch something. So.
Okay.
And then that'll be Syndra's turn.
Great. With that, friend, you are up.
Okay. So, friend is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna kind of walk up behind Syndril, and he's kind of looking at this web that he's got himself in. Do I think that I could help him become untangled without any tools, using my hands, anything like that?
Well, considering that the webbing does have a stat block, you can certainly try.
Let's go for it. I'm gonna try to help him out. What's the relevant situation? Is this an attack or is this like an action?
You can certainly make an attack roll for sure. So yeah, you'd have to do an attack roll if you want to try to tear or rip through the webbing that's holding him in place.
Yeah, I guess I will.
Go for it. Yeah.
11.
11 hits actually. So yeah, go ahead and roll damage. See if it's enough.
Unarmed. This will be just 1 damage.
1 damage. Okay, great. As you begin to cut through, you're definitely making some progress here. It's quite sticky. You got to be careful that you don't yourself get stuck here, but you are able to start like using your claws to tear it away. And essentially, you can feel it weakening. It's not enough to tear all the way through, but it's definitely weakened.
And then kind of bonus action and everything else that I've got. Syndril, where's that dagger?
It's in my pack.
Okay. And then this will kind of go into the next action, but I'm going to start trying to reach through his pack to try to find this dagger.
Yeah. Great. Cool. It's quite sticky, so it's probably going to be an acrobatics check or sleight of hand to try to be able to grab it, definitely without getting stuck yourself. But we'll adjudicate that when we come back around. Cool. Next up is the spiders. So you see one of the spiders as it raises its abdomen up underneath its body as it fires off webbing of its own towards. Let's do Cassian, as the one to your upper right is going to try to web you, much like the other. Okay. I'm fairly certain it's going to do so with a 14.
Shield.
Shield. You throw up a shield as the webbing hits the shield and just falls to the ground, still attached to the abdomen, as the spider snips the webbing from its own abdomen, as you are able to block it without issue. This spider is going to move right up on Jackie.
No.
As it is going to try to bite you, there, friend.
I don't want it to bite me.
That is going to be a 12 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
It's gonna miss. Okay.
Lucky.
You see the fangs, these gigantic fangs, almost like daggers themselves, jut out at you as you're able to definitely flurry your cloak as it confuses the spider, who tries to attack the quick movement of your cloak instead.
Sorry.
And with that, Jackie, it is your turn.
Okay.
With Marcus on deck.
Where'd he go?
Sorry.
He must be a good rogue.
Wow, what a rogue.
Having ducked and dodged across the way, Jackie is going to use his action to attack.
I forgot I could do this.
Go for it.
Turn.
No,
I'm eating.
You know, my
Oh, he's
I'm
back.
eating too.
Well, I didn't have advantage, so I wasn't supposed to roll at advantage. But I rolled 2 10s, so...
You got a 10?
No,
10 is
10
gonna-
plus 1, so 15. 15 to hit.
15's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Is it 2 or 3d6? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't play your character. I don't know what that accent was, but we're gonna roll with it.
Pretty close to Jackie.
It's gonna. In all honesty, it's gonna take me a little bit to remember. We're 3rd level, 2d6.
You're allegedly 3rd level. The lot of you.
True.
What do you mean allegedly?
I should have known by the amount of d6s that I have in here. but that's
One of
something-
you's level 14.
It's gonna deal
Probably friend.
10 points of piercing damage.
10 piercing. Very nice. Cool. Very good. Yep.
As
You didn't get
I'm-
sneak attack on that?
Yes, I do.
Oh, that was sneak.
Yep. As you jut out with your rapier, as you're able to catch it in one of its many eyes that are on the top, as you hear a otherworldly screech come from this creature that you've never heard before. It's unnerving, like nails on a chalkboard.
I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And-
Is there anything mitigating the attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Good.
Fancy Footwork says if you make a melee attack against a creature, that creature can't make opportunity attacks against you for the rest of your turn.
Excellent. Sounds good.
I don't even have to hit, just go to attack.
Yep. Pancake.
So
Pancake.
Pancake.
Oh, fire.
Bellini.
No, I really
Jackie's
wanna
actually gonna go here and attempt to bonus action hide.
Sure. Give me a stealth check. I can tell you that the other creature near the tentacle definitely has line of sight on you, but if you're attempting to hide from the other ones, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Yeah, that's essentially the hope is so
Cool.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, to get around this so
Right,
this
yeah.
doesn't get line of sight.
Sure. Yep. Able to hide behind this really thick tree with branches going all the way down to the ground. Yeah.
I rolled a natural 1, so
Natural one.
Probably
Okay.
not.
Cool. Yep. So yeah, as you get over there, there's not a lot of places to hide. It definitely knows what direction you went, but we'll just see what happens. Marcus, you're up. You are not
Central's
prone, by the
still
way.
restrained?
Central is still restrained. Yes.
Okay. I was knocked prone.
You were, but you're not prone now. You tripped over the wire or the webbing, which you're fine. It was narrative.
Go 1, 2. So there's like a whole line going between Syndril and
Yes.
this dude.
That is correct.
Okay. I'll go 4. Take an attack with my Fireblade on the guy.
Okay.
Fireblade on the guy. I'm assuming I don't get advantage from the tentacle.
Is your tentacle an object? Is it a creature? Does it say? I'm probably gonna err on the side and say no. Just we'll look it up, but I'm pretty sure it's a no.
I don't.
So,
Maybe not because it can't be attacked.
yeah, that's fair. So no, unfortunately.
It's a 21 hit.
21 hits.
Damn.
Takes
Roll damage for me, Boyle.
7 slashing and 4 fire.
Okay, so 11 total.
Yes.
Right. Cool.
Then my bonus action with the broken dagger, I will try to cut the silk between him and boy.
Give me an attack roll.
Also a 21 to hit.
That's gonna hit. Go roll damage.
Damage will be 6 slashing.
6. You're able to take this dagger, and given Kobold already weakening it a bit on the far end. You're able to tear through the remaining bit of it, slicing it in two. Central, you feel as, for whatever reason, as it is cut, the stickiness of it evaporates immediately. For whatever reason, you're not sure why, but it suddenly just feels like webbing, string, tear through it, no issue, because you are no longer restrained. Marcus,
Cool.
anything else?
That is it.
Okay. It is the guy right in front of you turn. He's going to...
Right in front of me, turn.
Yeah, guy right in front of you turn. He is going to... You watch as he comes around with these wicked-looking claws on one hand, just the weird-looking spider, just the two indexes as he comes around for a claw. With a 10.
Nope.
Okay. And then as it whiffs, you see it suddenly with unexpected speed come in as you see the fangs suddenly appear and come in to bite you. I'm pretty sure it does so with an 18.
Yeah.
Okay. You take 7 piercing damage and 14 poison damage.
The fuck is that?
And I need you to give me a con save. 14. As it bites the crap out of you and poisons you. But I need you to give me a con save, please. Yes, con.
What?
Okay. It can deal 20 damage in a round and make me make a save. That's awesome.
It can. This particular creature can.
Eric, that would have killed me outright.
You have 14 hit points.
No, it
What's
did
your-
damage and
16.
16, you're fine. As the poison, you feel it kind of pulse through your system as it doesn't take effect. It will stay where it is, and it will be Cassian's turn. These little guys are
that
kind of... Let me put it this way. This guy is more nasty than the spiders themselves, so...
That looked. Ow.
That looked ow. Very good.
It was quite ow.
Just a little bit ow, Rabbi.
Alright. Another Eldritch Blast.
Go for it. On the spider or the guy?
The guy I have Hexblade's Curse.
Great. Our salesman, go ahead. He's trying to sell you life insurance.
15.
Insurance. 15.
Did
is
it
gonna
while
hit.
Alex
Go on in.
wasn't here. Perfect.
Second. Whiskers. Fish.
Okay.
Now you're making me want to make a pancake.
11 points of ice cold damage.
11 points. Hits it right in its side. As it looks pissed off, but quite hurt at this point, actually.
I don't have any bonus action. That is my turn.
Okay. Central, you're up, and you are no longer restrained. You are freed.
Cool. No longer being restrained, he's gonna first drop his pack so that friend can still look through it while he goes to attack.
Right. Cool.
He'll move over here, or probably over here. Is this still 10 feet? There.
It is. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
You get
Then he's.
advantage if you went up.
Is this still behind or no? What counts as behind?
If you go here or here,
Okay.
you would have advantage.
Okay, that would
Roll
be
the other side of your
behind.
tentacle.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. Then he'll swing his halberd in from the side.
Go for it. Let's see it. I demand results.
Oh, get them. Woo! 24.
24 is going to hit. Yeah, for sure. Go and roll damage.
This is for you. 6 damage.
6 damage as you tear into this thing from the side. You notice that, especially Marcus being right in front of it, as it gets sliced across the back, that this thing, while it doesn't have pupils or a face or any ability to make facial expressions, you can tell when an animal is panicked, for sure. And it's in this situation right now. Not that it's an animal, but you can tell a primal kind of instinct has kicked in at this point.
And
Anything else?
use my bonus action to attack with the tentacle. Let me just double check
Great,
to
cool.
see
Go for it.
if there is.
Friend, you're on deck, by the way.
It just says a melee melee spell
Is it your
attack.
melee spell?
It says you can make a melee spell attack against one creature within 10
Yes.
feet of it.
Then yeah, it would be whatever your bonus is for your spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So,
So you add your bonus to it.
okay, cool.
Great.
I can't take it. It landed like in the crack of my table, but it was a 20.
Yikes.
It's gonna be an 11.
11 is going to miss, unfortunately, as the tentacle lashes out. But this thing is in kind of a fight or flight mode right now of survival. As it sees it coming, it kind of gets out of the way. Anything else?
That'll be my turn. Oh, I'll yell back to friend and say, get the dagger. Just for him
With
to
that,
have
friend-
a weapon.
Friend, it is your turn. Our little kobold.
By the way, did it have any reaction to fire?
I mean, it didn't like it, but it definitely wasn't. Didn't seem afraid of it. It didn't seem vulnerable to it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna use my action to rifle through the backpack to look for. I know what I'm looking for. I saw him put it in it, so I know about
Yeah.
what it's.
I would say you only need a bonus action to do it if you want to do it that way. You know where it's at. His pack's not big, but it's up to you.
Okay. Okay. Might as well. Then I'll use a bonus action to pick up the dagger. Then.
Alright. Oh, what a big stretch. Go for it. Madam, sweet puppy.
Rolling to make a decision as to what
That
I
is
do.
not yours, madam.
All right. Now, do I need to pull up the dagger stat block? Yes. All right. So. 5,
The hit.
10.
Would
What?
probably give you Dex plus proficiency.
Mhm.
That's a D4 plus
What?
damage.
What's the issue?
Alex held up a very, very interesting magic card.
Oh,
Yeah,
It was quite
That's
an
my favorite one.
expensive card.
it's the one right here.
It's not the one ring that
No.
Post Malone has.
Nobody has.
True.
Yeah,
Post Malone has it.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I think.
I didn't even know I had it. I just had a box that I forgot that I opened one.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, look at that. $100-something card.
Yeah. Put that in
Seeing
canon.
that this
Too
guy
slow.
is not doing too well, and that we have
really
multiple
good.
people on him.
It's a
Kobolds.
really good card.
Ugh. He's got a dagger. He's got a guy in front of him. Guy ain't looking good. He's thinking that it's a bad idea, but if he goes in, gets one hit in, he can probably draw fire and everybody else is going to get a clean hit in. So he's going to make an attack roll on this salesman.
cool.
And with a natural 1,
Oh,
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
that's my
With
little
a-
guy.
and with a natural 1, he comes through, barrels through him, misses entirely, and ends up on the other side of him.
I like
Oh,
that.
he falls in the water. Oh no.
Yep. Yeah, you feel yourself wander your way into the muddy banks of this small creek that's running through nearby this waterfall as you kind of just go forward with the blade out, ready to stab as it just dodges out of the way and you landed in the mud.
He would
What else
be
would you like to
killing
do?
if he wasn't already so short. All right, that's the end of my turn.
The spiders. All right. You're each going to try to bite you. One on Cassian is going to be actually really high. Dirty 20.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that'll hit.
Uh-oh. All right. Piercing damage first. It's going to be 6 piercing and bad roll. 7 poison. Give me a con save.
I'm resistant to poison.
3 poison. Give me a con save. Or can you be
Also,
poisoned?
I have advantage against poison.
great.
Saves.
Go for it.
What kind of roll is it?
Seven.
Con?
Con.
Andrew, shut the fuck up. Fuck you. Oh my god, 23.
The poison courses through your body as you are now poisoned.
Yeah, it was a
24.
24 save.
Sorry. Yep.
Okay.
How'd you know? Yeah. No, you are
Yeah.
not poisoned. You are good to go. Syndrol.
Back up in action. Or am I
Rolling
being attacked?
Really well. You're being attacked. Natural 18.
Woo, baby,
pretty
that
well.
hits.
Yeah, so 23 on these guys.
Jesus.
Piercing damage is not very good. It is. I rolled really good on Marcus.
Yeah, it wasn't nice.
5 piercing
Okay.
and there it is. That's much better. 12 poison.
I'm pretty convinced if he hit me with his first attack, I would be.
12 poison as well.
Poison. So 17 total. And I need you to give me a con save, please.
Not good. 6.
6. You are poisoned, my friend.
And what's the poison condition give me?
Means
Gives you disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay, but I don't take passive damage.
no, you do not. It is not
Okay.
going to build on itself. So yeah, disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. For the moment. Okay. And with that, Jackie, you're up.
My turn.
With Marcus on deck.
Guess it's time for me to end somebody.
Yeah. Bugs, man. Bugs are no joke in D&D.
Apparently, Jesus.
How much of a beating is this guy taking?
A lot.
A lot.
Oh, everyone's been hitting him, basically.
Alright. And no one else hit the spider that I stabbed, correct?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Listen, when you look at that man that's surrounded right now, all you see is a salesman who's trying to provide for his family. And you feel guilt.
I got watches. I got
Yeah, what you're about
100
to do.
watches. I'm trying to get rid of these things.
He
Come on.
bit me, so he can die.
Well, that's unkind.
I'm gonna stab
guys-
this dude.
Yes.
Kind to bite
guys-
somebody.
You guys walked into his home.
Swing
Okay,
an advantage.
go for it. Swing at
His
advantage.
home shouldn't be in the middle of a forest.
Oh, I only got a 19,
No, that's,
so
that's not the argument,
You
right?
got a 19. That's going to hit.
24 to hit.
Yep.
It's gonna deal 14 points of piercing damage.
Well, with 5 hit points remaining, what does it look like as you strike this thing down?
Ew.
You see Jackie.
That's what it looks like.
No, you see as Jackie, who is attempting to lurk in the shadows, failing miserably. Sees the party descending, and while his back is turned, looking at whatever the fuck Friend just did, you see Friend as unfortunately blood splatters onto your face as the rapier of Jackie goes clean through his exoskeleton. I don't know the bio makeup of the creature.
Yep.
Yeah. As it slumps to the ground.
Friend, you see the pointy end of a rapier strike through this thing, straight through the middle of the chest, as you feel a sudden splash of this oily green, dark green liquid just oozing on you and out of the wound. as you see this thing suddenly slump to the ground.
You also see the ice that was on its head vaporize and flow back to me as I regain some hit points.
There we go. He was about to run
And then
back to his many hundreds of children, and now he can't. Wow.
bonus action, I'm going to dash, move 5,
Huh?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Cool.
Pass.
And with that, Marcus, you're up.
I'm playing too much Magic.
Would you say that there's a gathering?
I could consider this a gathering of bugs and
Right here.
And
This is sort of a gathering of bugs and freaks. Bugs and freaks, I would say.
That is unkind. This man is just trying to provide for his family.
I will whack the
No,
guy.
we're the freaks. He's a
Go for
bug.
it.
He's part of the
Advantage.
bug category.
Even with poison, you still get advantage.
so are
dirty
you.
20.
You're part of the bug category.
Dirty 20 is going to hit. Yep. Because Matt decided to get poisoned. Classic Matt.
That is 8 slashing,
Obviously.
2 fire,
So 10 total.
10 total.
Wait, if someone goes down and you don't have any way to heal them, can you use a medicine check to stabilize them?
Yeah, you can go and do a help action to stabilize them. Costs you your action, but you can stabilize them.
When they stabilize, they come up at 1 HP.
They are they just stop rolling death saves. They're still at 0, but they're stabilized as if they passed 3 death saves.
Does
So-
anyone have any way to heal anyone at all? Okay. Wow, everyone but me and Marcus. Okay.
Oh no, I don't have a way. I'm saying Matt has a way. That's why I was nodding. I don't have a way to do it.
And then my offhand attack is a natural 20.
Okay, is that our first nat 20 in
Yippee.
combat for the campaign?
Combat, yeah.
Okay, let's remember that one.
Guys, I rolled
Yeah.
absolute
Sorry,
max damage.
I should be more clear. Sorry, to stabilize a dying creature in Dungeons and Dragons, use your action to make a medicine check. DC is 10. You can also use your healer's kit to automatically stabilize a creature without a check, or cast Spare the Dying. So you do have to do a check in order to help, but yeah. So for medicine.
Also, I
specifically.
rolled a nat 20 on a sneak attack last session,
Did you? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
and no one was happy.
Yeah, you murdered that
Also,
guy.
Air, is there like how do you guys do crits?
I
Is it
was
just double dice?
No. So any dice that you would roll normally for any of it, so including smite, sneak attack, all of it, automatic max. So if you roll 3d8, that's immediately 24
Oh damn.
straight away, and then you
And
roll
then
on
you
top
roll your
of that.
dice on top
Oh
of it.
shit. Okay.
Your modifiers only get added once,
Got it.
and your actual dice roll. So it's a normal roll, but you also get max damage from any
On
dice you would roll for that attack.
the
Our
first.
sneak attack is gonna get nutso.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
sneak
dude.
attack,
I
paladin
hit the
smite,
sneak
that sort of thing
attack
is
on
where you
that.
get really, really high.
Good
For
to know.
example,
Fucking-
Malik
got
doing
this-
some
got this-
stupid cleric thing to make something vulnerable to the next attack, and then someone else rolling a critical and then pumping in a smite to it, ending in like 100 and some odd stupid damage. Yeah, kind of throws off a boss fight. It's something like
170.
that.
Yeah, also, I just did that in the
Yeah.
interlude to the bug thing that was trying to kill
Yep.
for me.
So yes,
I
it's
kinda
not double
toasted
dice.
it.
Some players, some tables do play that way. We don't, just because if you get a critical, you should get a lot of damage. Because if you roll poorly on both sets of
Yeah,
dice,
even double
it just
dice,
sucks.
you can roll really bad and do
Yeah,
less.
Oh, yeah.
it just sucks. So yeah, it should be a critical hit. So, anyways, go ahead and roll damage for me.
I rolled literally max damage I could. 11 slashing damage.
11 slashing
Nice. Very good, Robbie.
with 6 hit points remaining.
Ugh.
How would you like to do this?
The broken blade kind of cuts into the back end of its like thorax,
Hmm.
or what is it? Is it the thorax?
Abdomen?
Yeah, abdomen.
whatever,
Thorax is the middle part,
and just
which spiders don't really have.
basically gutting it with the jagged edge of the blade.
And with that, it's dead.
I'm actually happy you just took a bite of food as I was, finishing
Yep.
my explanation.
Yeah, you see the same or similar oily green liquid come pouring out, as well as all kinds of innards and so on, as the thing just slumps to the ground, tries to stay up on its legs, falls over. And with that, our Ettercap is dead, which brings us to Cassian.
I'm gonna attack it. Oh wait, I'm gonna move. Give me my advantage.
You would not get advantage.
Oh shit, Alex, why didn't you move closer? Are you so stupid?
shit.
I
don't be attacked.
0
What
damage.
the fuck, man? We could have
Yeah.
done.
You all look as you watch Cassian beginning to run away. It's weird. It's a weird thing to see.
I'm out.
I'm out. See ya. Done.
I'm outta here.
Um,
Spiders, not
I didn't
my
sign up for
thing.
this.
Second, sorry. Hey, I'm actually gonna. Feel free
Away.
to attack your opportunity.
It certainly will. Dude, I'm rolling hot. Natural 18.
Okay, that hits.
I'm rolling really well today. You take 6 piercing. You're resistant to poison, so you take 5 poison. So 11
Please
total.
roll 10 on poison.
I did. Yep. It's 2d8. Yep. And,
Okay,
and I would like for
um,
you to these things hit really hard, but they don't have a lot of hit points. That's the thing. So, a con save, please. At advantage.
He gets advantage. Oh, because he's immune. Not immune. Resistant.
16.
16 is fine. You're good.
Okay, I cast Ice Knife.
Okay. What does that look like? As no one has seen this before.
You see, I usually have this icy blade attached to the end of my blade. You see that? Just more ice pours into it as it grows larger, and I fling it off the same way I do with Eldritch Blast. As it sticks, well, hopefully sticks into the spider. Let me roll the attack. A ranged spell attack. Well, it's pretty good. 21 to hit.
21. 21 hits. Yeah. 21 damage.
It sticks into the spider, doing 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then explodes. I need it to make a dex save.
Well, it doesn't really need to.
Okay, we'll
Because.
make it
Okay.
let me roll my cold damage. 10 cold damage as well.
Okay. Hey. For a dex save, it got a 8. Or an 8.
It's a fail, so it does take another
Okay.
10.
Okay.
But it's already dead.
Well, strangely enough, like its companion, having 6 hit points remaining, how would you like to do this? Both had the exact same
blade
hit
that I
points.
fling off jams directly into the head and then just explodes, and the whole front of its body is just splayed open in this icy explosion.
Yeah, you sling it out and you hit the thing pretty much right in between the pincers, as it suddenly, as the explosion goes off. And what's odd is you see the opening that this explosion has caused, and you see that oily green liquid that was spewing everywhere as it is frozen in tendrils, flying away from it, as it suddenly falls to the ground, dead.
Awesome.
I like that. That was really good. I enjoyed that one.
Ow.
And as you glance around you, there doesn't appear to be any danger at the moment.
I walk up to friend. I grab you under your arms and plop you back on the ground.
Before you've done that, and
Okay,
the time
yeah,
it
you
took
go
me to
ahead.
get over, I have definitely put my head, which is now covered in whatever we're calling that guy's blood, and he just kind of goes into the
Spider-Man.
river,
Tell him Spider-Man.
comes back out to kind of clean himself off a little bit, and then you pick him up.
I start casting Prestidigitation. Maybe can that dry you off? I don't know.
Central, you don't need
least
to
it
roll.
should.
I'm
Fair
just going
enough,
to say that it happens where eventually the poison does leave your system.
And then as you're helping prestidigitation him, nailed it. I'll ooh, the pack. And then friend is gonna run over and grab the pack and as quickly as he can run it over to Syndril.
When you run over, you kind of see Syndril just sitting there, like, kind of shell-shocked. And he's just, like, kind of sitting there, mumbling to himself.
Insight check. How's he doing?
Give me an insight check. And then essentially,
obviously not great.
If you want to try to hide what you're feeling,
Okay.
give me a deception check. If not, you can describe what you're feeling based off what he rolls.
Don't even. Natural 1.
Well, I was gonna roll
the fourth
the
one today. All 4 of them have been me and Andrew.
Well, he probably
yeah.
would roll. He's well, as he kind of sees friend kind of coming over to look at him, he kind of just snaps and locks back in after he was coming over towards him.
Yeah, friend, you don't really get anything from him at all, because as you come over, you will have to walk past the creature at your feet and then towards this gigantic looking spider near him, and it's enough to draw your attention away to where it's very, very hard to focus on anything else.
I got your pack. I think if we're gonna be, since we don't know what else is in these woods, if there's any more webs, maybe I'll hold on to the dagger so I can cut you out a little easier.
I think that would be a good idea.
Gonna need a second pouch.
I'll work on it.
Thank you, Robbie.
Thank you, Cassian. But I will leave him with the pack, and I actually am going to, after staring at these giant freaking spiders, which I barely clocked at all because they were behind me the entire fight, stare at them. Oh no. And then I'm going to stare up in the trees and look for bodies of dead sheep.
Clever. As you begin to look up into the areas, you do indeed see large cocoons that are up there. You count 9 cocoons that are up there at the moment.
Oh, guys.
Friend, give me the dagger back. Give me the dagger back. I can. I'll take the dagger and then start climbing the tree to go cut down one cocoon.
This is just going around whatever webbing is on the ground level with his flaming sword. He's just cutting out, trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, you're able to burn away a lot of this webbing that's easy reach, and that reacts to the webbing, or the webbing reacts to the fire extremely, as it is vulnerable to fire. As you continue burning it away. Central, easy enough to climb this tree. You don't need an acrobatics check for it, as you're able to make your way up to one of the closest cocoons.
And I'll cut one of them down.
You're cutting it down?
Yes.
Okay. It's about 10 feet up in the...
Yeah, as I'm saying it, I'm going to tell someone to, if it falls below, catch it.
Catch it?
Alright, I'll stand up.
Who here can catch that?
At the very least.
You,
I don't know about catch it, but break its fall.
I see friends start to walk over to try to catch it, and I just push him back. Not for you.
It's like a Cartoon Network Wile E. Coyote skit.
He just grabs the tail. No, you don't, Buster.
Yeah.
It's like, I got it.
It's like the Superman pose where he's just holding the...
As you cut it loose, you try to maintain your grip on it to lower it down, but it is heavy. As it slips out of your grip and begins to fall. As Marcus, you kind of... What are you doing exactly?
If it doesn't look catchable, just breaking its fall, at least. Not like with my body, but trying to lessen the impact.
You try to lessen the blow, and it's only falling 10 feet. It's not a super high amount, but you're able to lessen it enough, and the cocoon is soft enough that it hits the ground.
Open that one up. See what we have.
So the ground. Yeah, I'll use the broken dagger and kind of rip it open.
You open it up, and the first thing that you see is an abundance of this white material come out as you see wool has suddenly appeared.
Come sec.
Oh.
As you well, that's on the
that.
recording now. Great.
You can use the.
As you cut the rest of it away, you do see a sheep there, wool matted with webbing. Give me a medicine check.
You think it's dead?
It's dead.
This dead thing is dead, I think.
18?
18. As you begin to cutting it away, you swear, for just a brief moment, you saw the chest rise. And as you begin looking at this thing more closely, you open up its eye. Its weird little square pupil is reactive. This thing's alive. It's just not moving.
Okay.
For whatever reason, it seems to have some type of paralytic. Probably from the poison, you're not sure. But it's alive.
They're alive. We just gotta.
I'll cut down the
get 'em
others.
back while they're
Yeah.
alive.
Yeah, easy enough. You're able to cut down the remaining 8 of these things. As the cocoons are
So
kind of
6
lined
ran
up on
away.
the ground. Yeah. What would you like to do with this at this point? As you have these other cocoons kind of laid out.
Wait, only 6 ran away, but there's 8 cocoons.
So there's 9
cocoons.
total.
Well, let's.
Only 6 were missing last night. Is all we know.
Yes.
Do any of them look really different, or are they all about the same size?
They're about the same size. They've all seemed to be wrapped in pretty much the same way by these spiders.
Okay. I guess we cut them all open and see what's what.
You cut them all open. You find your sheep. You find all 6 of them, shockingly, alive. Then you cut open the other 3. And you start to maybe understand why the 6 were still alive. Because as you cut them open, you see relatively fresh 3 humanoids. As you begin to look, and you see what appears to be a human woman, a half-orc male, and a halfling male.
Okay.
Do they seem paralyzed or dead?
Give me a medicine check. An additional one.
Could I?
I'm not
Can I look?
good at medicine.
Can I look to see if they have like that same tattoo on their arm?
Sure. Yeah. So with a 19, by the way, we'll start there. They are dead, definitely. And with a 19, you know that they've been dead for maybe a couple days, 2 or 3 days, probably, just based off of the rigor in their skin. But you definitely see the puncture marks that probably would have killed them. The sheep have light ones, probably enough to paralyze and store them as meals for later, whereas these are most certainly dead. And as you begin to look at these bodies, you notice that they all seem to be wearing the same type of leather armor. Armor that up on the left chest area is emblazoned with what appears to be a symbol. I definitely should have put this in Roll20, but I did not. Actually, I'll do that real quick.
I'm gonna run and grab a drink while you're doing that.
Yep.
Sure.
Ditto. And question for Eric: do we recognize the people, me and Cassian, who have been around Green Hollow for an extent? Well, for a little bit longer.
You don't even need to roll, because no, these are people that you do not recognize at all.
Great. So it's not Mum.
Oh, God.
Oh no, I have been.
The emotional damage.
I don't know how in the past 24 hours she's been dead for 2 days.
Listen,
That is a great point.
things get weird in the Feywild, Robbie.
Things do get in the Fey.
We're in the.
You're in the Fey now.
Have we been in the Feywild this whole time?
At some point, you crossed into the Fey, so sorry. 39.
39? Fuck.
39.
Why is there a 9 on my d6?
No one knows. It's a complicated thing.
You should
What we
flip it
don't talk
upside
about.
down.
Did you
Oh
flip
my
it
god,
upside
there's
down?
a 6 too.
What?
Wait, flip it.
Is there a
upside
7? Is there a 6-7? I'm just curious.
down. Eric.
Nice, man. That's on the recording now. Good job.
Thank you.
Get that out there.
I'm one of the quote-unquote cool kids.
No, you're not.
Hey!
Okay, for starters, that's a bad way to try and find cool kids.
How do you do, fellow
Also, you shouldn't be
kids?
trying to find cool kids, by the way.
That's true. Tyler has a point. I don't know why you said it that way, Alex. This is your fault, not mine.
Deflecting? That's okay. Some people need to find a way to do it.
Damn, he reversed it. Whoa.
Well, I almost killed 3 of you. That's exciting.
By the way, that natural 1 on that attack roll was as real as it gets. That wasn't me fluffing anything. That was me going, he's low. We could get this kill, especially if we get a nat. That's not the nat I wanted.
Hold on.
Like, even if it's just a dagger. Plus everything else.
Ah, I did already do that, did I not?
My liege.
Oh, I'm digging it.
Oh!
Oh god.
Oh, what is
Why'd you
on
make
your
that noise?
face?
It's a chip clip.
That's awesome, man. That's
That
beautiful
is what you
stuff.
wear whenever you want to get one ear tan.
Yeah, dude.
Why am I
Oh,
laughing at that?
ear?
Tanning one side of your face.
Where is Matt? Where is
I
Matt?
don't know why this is bent up so much. Must have been something that I did. It wouldn't look very
Where's
good.
Matthew?
Okay, it's starting to hurt my chin.
We need Matthew.
You got a bowl of green.
Salad.
Can y'all still hear
What
me?
is in your
Yes.
bowl of green?
Salad.
You can? Okay. Can y'all...
Dude, I
Eric, we can hear you, yes.
down a salad right now.
Great. Can y'all still hear the music? More importantly?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Did it die?
As-
Robbie, don't
as
say
you-
no. Robbie, you
as
always
you-
say no too quickly.
As you look at this symbol on the chest, none of you recognize it, save Marcus.
Say save Marcus.
Yeah, except for Marcus.
Save me!
The rest of you don't recognize it.
What did
Marcus, you recognize this as the house symbol, Tellenbaum.
Who's that?
You know that the Tellebaums, Lord Tellebaum specifically, owns the Barrowlands, the place where you are currently.
Well, this could get us money. Or get us arrested, depending on
Well, if
how we
anything,
frame
those symbols are definitely useful elsewhere, so if they ain't using them, might as well take them.
Yeah, these
what
bodies
kind
are
of
still.
armor is this?
It looks like light armor. Definitely more along the lines of just light leather armor.
Are any of them my size?
Like is it like it's like part of the leather the symbol is? Like it was burned
Yes,
in? Or
it is
is
em-
it
it is-
like...
It is embedded, like it was stamped in to the leather.
Nobody wants the armor, I'm just gonna cut out the patch so we have the symbol.
Well, I do want the armor.
Can you
Okay.
still wear it without the patch?
Well, there's
Because-
3
don't-
sets of the armor.
I don't know if wearing the
One
armor
of them's for
with the patch
halflings.
It'd be a misrepresentation of their clan. I don't think they'd take
Brandon,
too
can you
kindly
wear
to that.
armor? I feel like the halfling one would kind of fit you.
Oh, I can try. And I'll... It's kind of morbid. And I'll try to pull the
Wait.
armor off of the halfling and try to wear it.
Hey, I don't know if we should be doing
I don't
this.
know, I don't know how that
Misrepresent.
works.
If we can cut out the patches, maybe, but misrepresenting the
off.
clan or burn it, yes, that would work too.
Does it fit him?
The halfling. So you put it on, and no, it doesn't fit you well at all. Halflings being much more kind of broad, generally speaking, you
Bulky.
are not. As it is far
We
too
also
long for you.
notably don't have tails. That would probably.
Also that.
You put on the pants and your tail's just.
Yeah, Marcus, you've been here long enough to where even with removing the symbol, the armor is distinctive. It'd be pretty easy to tell that this is likely some type of guard armor or something, because this is generally what the guards wear in these lands.
Okay.
Just so you know.
It might be nice to
But
return them.
also, if you want to search these bodies, you're more than welcome to as well, whilst you are going through.
Yeah, I mean, while I'm looking at the emblems and stuff, I'll tell it.
Give me an investigation check.
Can I help him?
If
at
it's
all?
related to Fey,
Having-
Fiend, or Undead, I get advantage.
It is not.
having smaller hands in this kind of situation
sure,
can
go for
sometimes
it.
be useful, so I'll give him advantage.
Go for it.
Cool.
As you both of you kind of start searching the bodies, Kobold or Friend pointing things out.
Oh, actually, better yet, if I can get the dagger back, then I'll be just cutting out the cocoons.
There you go. Nice.
I rolled 2 19s for a dirty 20.
Hey, okay, there we go. You find what appears to be, you find weapons that are much more finer grade, but nothing to write home about. As you find a couple of short swords still in their sheaths, and a couple of daggers. The third's weapons you don't see anywhere, so you're not sure what happened there. As you also find what appears to be a silver necklace around one of the around the female. As you what's up to you on what you do with it. But in the half-orc, as you're helping out their kobold or friend, you find something interesting. As you find a very old-looking book, weathered pages, very, very old.
If I see him reaching for that, I'll say, "Don't touch that." Give me a second. And I'll sit down and I'll cast Detect Magic.
Okay. You throw out a Detect Magic. And for a moment, you get a glimmer. And then nothing.
Are there any markings on this book? Or words?
As you begin to kind of look at it, you definitely do see a symbol on this book. At the very front of it. No words, no nothing.
I'm just gonna,
Did you see that?
yeah, I'm just gonna crack it open and look at the table of contents.
You pull this book out and you see the symbol on it. Not sure what it is. As you crack open the book, there is no table of contents. You flip the page, and it is just full of writing. Hard to tell what it's even trying to say.
The
You see lines that have been written over again with a different sentence, and then again with another different sentence, and you see symbols. You see all these different things as you flip through these pages, and it's very, very hard to tell what this book was even for. Was it a notebook? You don't know. It's hard to make heads or tails of what it even is. You'd have to spend some time trying to discern what is written on these pages.
It is in a language, like common language?
You see elements of common. You see elements of a lot of other things too.
Do you mind,
I'm-
friend? I'll hold out my hand.
No, I want. Sorry, go ahead.
Only if I
shoot.
can have it back at the end of the day.
Yeah, we'll give it back.
Okay, share with Syndrel.
I would like to study it.
I'll teach her a book.
What?
Can't really share a book.
Well, I would like to study it. I have formal training in studying and the research of things and such.
I'm an archaeologist. This is what I do. Just give me a minute.
Eric, I'm just gonna take one set of the armor and just kind of keep it in my pack.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, but I was not joking. I'm gonna take at least like
Yeah, you can
bracers and greaves and put them on. Maybe not the chest plate.
Sure.
Are there
to
any?
avoid-
Would you like?
Are there any items of like significance that we can? That would be of like sentimental value to bring back to whoever.
Yeah.
There's
The
a
only
silver
the only
necklace on
thing
one
that,
of them.
the only thing that you found is the silver necklace that the human woman was wearing, or is wearing, I should say.
Marcus.
Does the necklace have a symbol or anything, or a jewel on it,
Nope.
or?
It's just a silver chained necklace.
Marcus, is you're the only one that really knows anything about this crest. I believe that it'd be best for you to take that necklace and find a way to return it if we get the chance.
Yeah, I'll figure something out if we end up in the capital. Is it the capital? Wait, what kind of? The Barrow Hills?
Very-
It's more of an
it's-
area.
Yeah, the Barrow Hills is a region in the Honest Concord.
Okay.
A region
And
mostly
what's-
known
what's
for
like the
agriculture.
capital of Barrow Hills, or I
Um,
guess the main town.
give me a history check.
hall sort of.
I don't
thing.
know if you would know that.
Six.
6. You're not sure.
Hmm?
You don't know.
Okay.
Uh,
Hang on to it for now. We'll see if it comes in handy later. I don't know.
And as you're sitting here looking over all these,
I'll
things,
take the two short swords too if they're in good condition.
They're in decent condition.
that is the lowest quality image I've ever seen.
Do you want me to get the book and
Oh,
show it to you on
God.
camera?
As you sit here for a moment, kind of all of you catching your breath, going through, trying to figure out what to do, you suddenly hear a as the paralytic seems to be wearing off at this point, not being reapplied as it normally is. You see the sheep beginning to rouse.
This was where I would use my magical rope if I had one.
I do have 50 feet of rope, so I guess I'll try to
Okay.
tie them together.
He has
before
rope.
they wake up.
See? Boom.
Eric
Yeah,
only
before they
Eric
wake up,
says I only
I'll
have
try.
10 feet of rope. So I drew it on my character art.
6. You have 6 feet of rope, not 10.
6
Uh,
feet.
As
My
yeah,
belt.
easy enough for you to take the rope. You're gonna have to cut the rope, but cutting the rope, you're able to tie leads
Would it just be
to
like
these.
into 25 feet parts or 20 foot?
You have 50 feet of rope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can easily tear off 5 feet each, and then just make a 5-foot rope. Tied around
For
his neck.
6 sheep?
Are you doing an individual lead for each, or are you trying to do them all together?
No, I mean I'm
Yeah,
tying
tie
them
them
all
all
into like
together.
a chain.
Oh, then you don't need to. Cut the rope at all, as you're able to tie
Why would
knots
we
around their
complicate
necks
it like that?
in kind of like this chain line,
Yeah.
as you have 6 slower but alive sheep.
And then, while we're still dealing with the sheep, I am going to try to do something. With all the... It's hazy around Brent, just perpetually. But he is going to try to cast a spell and get one of the sheep to approach him. So I'm going to try to manipulate some of that smoke on one of the sheep as I try to
What do
cast
you-
command.
Command. What is the saving throw for that?
Wisdom DC 13, but also if you read the first little bit of it, that's also what I'm trying to tell as well. So what can the spell has no effect if the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if the spell is directly harmful to it.
Yeah. What do you tell it to do?
Approach. Come.
Okay. You look at it and you say approach as you finish the spell, and you see the tendril of smoke hit it right on its head, kind of dissipate. As the sheep just kind of looks around, looks at you, it doesn't move.
I think this is going to be a little bit more manual effort than we thought. Okay, so recapping what was on the bodies, they had book,
2 short swords, 2 daggers,
2
silver
short
necklace. That's pretty much it.
swords,
and their armors.
2 daggers.
Marcus, you suddenly feel a tug again as one of the sheep is nibbling at your cloak once again.
Okay.
Ode.
Eric, can I tell how old this is?
How old? What is?
The book?
The book. Give me a, I believe it's a history check, correct?
Sure.
Go for it.
Or an investigation, I feel.
Investigation.
They
fine.
are the same bonus. Both +4. 16.
16. Looking at this book, hard to tell exactly. It's old. Very old. And in decent condition, considering
Like
its age.
modern.
You don't know. With a 16, you're not sure about that. But you definitely
kinda
know
gauging
it's old.
how it looks compared to my tome. Is it older?
Older.
Wait, okay, that's old.
Older. Yes. Significantly. And in very good condition.
Cassian,
And then
Can I-
while we were waiting for the sheep to wake up, would I be able to study this a little bit?
You don't really have that much time because as you click open the first page, you open it up, and then Central looking over your shoulder. Hard to make heads or tails of anything. Even with other things, it's still hard to make heads or tails of anything.
I guess for
Because it looks
now,
like the
then
lines
you
have
make
been
a-
written over and over again on top of each other.
After
Different
seeing
words
that,
on top of different sentences and different languages.
Syndrill's gonna go over to like the basin of the river and just stick his head in the water for a while, just to cool down.
How long is a
Drown
while?
yourself? What the fuck?
I don't know.
All you see are air bubbles that suddenly stop while his head is still underwater.
Seeing him do that, Fred is gonna walk over to Cassian. I think that book is having a negative effect on Syndrome.
I think this entire
don't think
experience
it's
has had a negative effect on Syndrome.
Actually, it could have been. You know what? Today's had a negative effect on Syndrome.
It'll be fine,
Well,
probably.
we should probably get out of here before more
Yeah, that's because it's
ambush
Pull him out
predators
of the water.
decide that we're in a good spot for eating.
Eric, was all of that a short rest, perhaps?
If you guys want to spend an hour here, sure, if you'd like.
I mean, we've been here for like an hour.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
you'd have to spend a little bit longer, but sure, if you'd like.
Kinda to
let the sheep
wrangle.
kind of awaken.
Yeah, let the
Yeah.
sheep awaken,
Yeah.
figure out how we're gonna wrangle them, and how to kind of, get a
Yeah.
couple practice reps in, moving them around.
Yeah, I'm keeping them.
We'll-
on
we'll
a roll.
I will give Cassian and Syndril a chance to stare at the book, but before we head out, friend, I'm gonna ask for it back.
And then regaining hits on a short rest.
You roll as many hit die as you like. You can roll them one at a time if you,
You
like.
have so you have 1 hit die per level. So like you
Yeah, I
three
have
hit die.
2d8 and 1d10.
Yeah.
Great.
So then
So-
you roll your hit die and then you add your Constitution,
Yes, to each die.
and then that's how
So,
much healing you get per.
Do I not get them back until the end of a long rest? Is that how that works?
Yeah,
Correct.
you get half.
Okay.
I
Then-
think you get half of them back on a long rest.
I
Half
didn't
of
look
them?
at the rules. We usually don't play like that, but we're going to start playing like that. So yes,
Okay.
or short rests are going to be a lot more important.
Sweet! I just rolled
All
one.
because
I
of
got mine
Alex.
back.
Okay, great. Easy enough to rail the sheep. No issue. Then, friend, you said you were doing something. I don't remember what you said.
I'm asking for the book back.
Oh, do we have time to study it while we're sitting
I think
here?
Syndrel will ask for the dagger back as well.
Yeah, I will actually swap that dagger with one of the ones that we found on the body.
Okay, sweet. Syndrel's gonna keep that one.
Great. Okay. All right.
Even tuck it away
you
in his
give me the
back.
book back or no?
I
Do
give
have
the
time
book
to
back.
study during the.
You get about
the
half
rest?
an hour of being able to make heads or tails of it. So go ahead and roll if you like.
Investigation or
Yeah,
Arcana?
investigation.
What are we looking at?
Should be investigation.
11.
11. As you look over this page, you have no idea where to start, and you're on page 1.
Would I get
You're
a
trying to figure out where a sentence even starts.
chance as well, or would it mostly just be Cassian at that point?
Mostly
I think
Cassian.
would have given
Okay.
it to you.
Yeah, but if you're looking over his shoulder, I can.
I'm not
Oh,
stopping
he
you from
definitely
looking over
was.
my shoulder.
He definitely would have
Oh, then
been.
yeah, go for it. Go for it. Yeah.
Investigation, you
Go ahead and
said?
roll investigation.
Oh, sweet. 15.
15.
Maybe. Nothing still? Yep, makes sense.
Same issue.
Cool.
It just looks
When
like
we're about to pack up, I just close it, look up at you, and go, well, I made a lot of progress. And then I walk over to Brent.
Also, when Cassian did a
Can I make an insight to make sure to figure out that you made progress?
He's lying to you. You can tell that he's lying to you.
It did not. None of these people had.
He didn't make it past the first page. He's probably lying.
Well, yeah, you did a flip.
Yeah. Cassian walks over, hands the book back to Kobold.
Does this fit in the frocket? I kind of open the frocket
is-
and I'm like trying
And
to
it is
jam it in
somehow
there.
it is like a perfect fit, and he has to like deal with the one healing potion he has and try to get that to just ram back in there.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like in the movie Alien when the thing is bursting out of the chest and hasn't quite broken through the shirt yet. That's kind of what it looks like. The stacked book plus healing potion.
Does the book taking up his entire torso count as medium armor?
Now that's a
No.
question.
Absolutely not.
Eric, do I get at least like a +1 to AC from wearing a little bit of armor or no?
No.
Do I get anything?
Unfortunately,
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, you'd have to have the chest piece on.
So yeah, go ahead and adjust your hit die as needed. And when you all are ready to head out, you're welcome to do so. You walked for probably a couple of hours or so, but you know the trail now relatively well. And you could probably follow your own trail back at a higher speed as long as the sheep keep.
You know what?
We'll get back sooner.
I'm gonna change my mind on something. I'm gonna take one of the armor. I'll take off my tunic and my vest, and then as I do that, you guys see in the center of my chest there is this whirring contraption of like gears spinning and ticking, and it seems like all of those lines that are on my body sort of lead back to that. You notice that, and then I put the armor on and then put my stuff on over it to sort of cover it up.
That is something that none of you have ever seen before. That is strange, especially being embedded in such a fashion.
So are you a person or a robot?
Me?
Yeah.
An
The guy
automaton?
with a hole in
person.
his chest. With
As far as I know.
Could be
goddamn
it.
fucking clock in there or some shit. I don't fucking know.
I forget a color.
I know about as much as you do, so.
That's concerning because it's in you.
I would agree.
All right. Just keeps walking.
It's starting to me as well.
Strangest thing any of you have ever seen, by far.
Guys, I got 1 AC. Plus
Yo.
1. Yo.
Huge.
Is there anything y'all would like to do or discuss on the way back?
Nope. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Anyone
Basically
else?
kicking a sheep off of me every 5 minutes because it's trying to eat my cloak.
Yes, correct. The lead sheep keeps trying to close the distance with you.
Stop.
You kind of kick back every now and then as he gets hit right in the nose.
Stop.
Can I use a mage
Actually,
hand to keep its mouth shut?
You can certainly
It'll
try.
last for a minute, but you can't.
Can I just ride one of the sheep?
Well, would you like to try?
Yeah, I'd like to try to just ride a
Sure.
sheep.
Yeah, you run over to this sheep and you again begin to climb up onto it and able to make it up to the top. And I'd like for you to give me a dexterity saving throw as it freaks out, making all the other ones freak out as well.
Bruh.
Can I add an athletics check to try to keep them stable?
Yeah, give me an athletics check to try to hang on to the rope, friend.
Natural 20 for a 22.
You were able to
God,
hang
he's
on.
incredible.
You were able to hang on without issue as the rest of the sheep as they
I
are
got
all
a
running
21
around.
to keep them together.
21. You're able to hang onto the rope as they are all pulling with all of their might to try to get away. As they eventually do, kind of calm.
And is he on the
there's
sheep?
a lot more animals you could be riding than sheep. You know what? I would have put you on my shoulders just to not deal with that shit.
But they're fluffy. And he just takes a little bit of fluff off of one of the sheep and just puts it in his pocket.
You are really filling up that frocket. We need to make it bigger.
I think
I
we
don't
need
know.
more pockets.
The
We need to go
twockets.
talk to Marta, get
Yeah.
some more pockets.
You watch as Marcus kicks back out again. As
That
the lead sheep is
fucking
once
eating
again
my cloak.
tries to bite on his cloak again. Whoa.
With that,
Holy
I think we'll just make our way back.
Okay.
Jesus.
You spend the time making your way back to the place with the stuff and the things.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Um.
I'm keeping an eye out for more spidery web things.
Sure.
Spiders.
Yeah. You walk for a good another faster pace. About an hour and a half this time, able to shave off about 30 minutes of time as you appear out of the woods and back towards the sheep farm.
I'll
As you hear the rest of them.
Pen.
Yep. As you see Misha still standing there as he approaches you. Well, at least you can do something, right?
They're all alive.
What happened? Y'all look a bit
Whatever.
Big spiders.
haggard.
They were
Spiders, huh?
taking spiders.
Also a little guy. There was sort of a spider, but sort of not.
Spiders had some other feeding to do.
Like a Spider-Man.
Sort of.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
It's probably Toby.
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 You know him.
Yeah.
He's dead. So.
Oh yeah,
I hope
Toby's
not.
dead. Sorry
let
if you cared about him, but he's dead.
I'll have to let McGuire know.
Who's McGuire?
This is a really funny bit, by the way, Eric. This is really good stuff.
Is it?
Yeah. He looks at you. He looks at you and he says, giant spiders, huh?
Yeah.
One of them,
they're
them
dead.
Eder things. Hmm? Yeah, they.
Do I know what
Best-
Ettercap is?
Give me a history check.
Ugh, what now?
Ugh,
15.
What? 15. You're not sure. You don't know what an Evercap is. Never heard that in their name before. But he says, that's pretty impressive. What else you find?
Had some dead people in the cocoons.
People usually aren't those woods. What kind of dead
I'll
people?
pull out the breastplate showing the symbol.
Pull out the
Those
breastplate.
kind of dead people.
Says,
3 of them.
Hmm.
Not sure why they'd be out there, but I
well,
don't know if this needs to be reported or whatnot. But as far as I care,
all
I
wa-
don't. So
you all watch the sheep. We'll find you different work later. As he begins to walk off.
Was there a hole like in the fence that they ran off in that I could be repairing?
No, they jumped the fence.
Oh,
They were out E3000. They're out.
So
Do we go back and talk to Archie for payment, or are you doing that?
Just hold your horses, all right? I'll figure it out.
Yeah, right.
Hold your horses, then we don't have to hold the sheep. That's his problem. Oh.
Yeah, this is a field of sheep. I don't think it's... I mean, I could try to hold the other horse again, but I don't know if you like that.
I don't like puns.
wasn't a pun. Wasn't a pun. Wasn't a pun.
So, what would y'all like to do? As he says, wash the sheep.
Is that crazy buck wild horse still around?
It is. It's over at its own pen, some 5 minutes away. Okay. Well, with that, you all spend the next 3 hours or so watching as the sun goes right past noon. If there's anything you'd like to do in that time of waiting for those 3 or so hours, you're welcome to. Otherwise,
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna have a captive audience, so I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna find a nice place to sit down in the barn, and I'm gonna pull out the book.
okay.
Trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
I'll probably go over and
I'm
look
coming
at the
with
book
you.
as well. I'm intrigued in the book.
May as well collectively try this out.
So
So as you, yeah.
Did we see if any of us have seen this symbol before? Did we already try that? No, never seen before. Okay.
I mean, you can all give me
Oh,
a
yeah.
history or religion check if you like.
Sure, I'd love to.
15
Bang.
history.
I know all my
Big nat one.
symbology. This ain't it.
14.
Anything from Jackie or no?
Not good enough.
None of you. Absolutely foreign to you.
Seems like waves to me. That's what it looks like.
The circles look like waves.
Yeah,
So,
moving waves.
friend is just gonna
Looks like
crack
when you
open.
drop something in water.
Those would be even.
Friend is just
It would
going
be more
to
symmetrical.
crack open the book, and he's just sitting on the first page, and we're all just sitting there in silence, staring at it for about an hour.
Um,
And
you're all trying to. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Can I?
Andrew.
Uh-oh.
I think
What's
it's
that?
been about an hour so far of us just
Cool.
kind of staring at it. It's just words over words over words.
Mhm.
And, it's starting to get hazy because you try to read. Friend is trying to read something and goes. So the pools of white smoke have just started to comb out
Right.
over and have pooled in the corners of the barn.
Friend, are you
Just-
able to read?
Ugh.
Hmm.
Of course he's reading. Look at him.
Hey, Sindrel.
Yes.
Hold on for a second. I stand up, close the book, walk over, and put a bucket down about 10 feet away. Check some shit. I'm not looking. Yeah. Comes back and says,
Sorry. You studied this book for how long?
just 1 hour so far, and then we're taking a break.
So you all try, as you're studying this book, looking at the different pages. Really just the first page, actually, as you all just stand here staring at it. Some of you whispering to each other, trying to figure out where the sentences start, how the circular a bit. As you all are kind of just looking at this, something strange happens. For Friend, me a wisdom check, please.
Oh, good. I'm so good at those.
My wise little guy.
I have no idea what his stat spread is because they all seem
21.
to be negative.
Yeah. So the one he
21.
knows is 6 in strength.
21.
I rolled
Whoa.
high.
21. You're staring at this page,
What was that?
and then it almost feels like your eyes stop moving as they center in on a particular point on the page. And you watch as page shifts for just a moment. And then back. And the only word you see is door. In the jumble.
Hmm.
The rest of you can't make heads or tails of anything. No change, no nothing. To the page, it just looks like jumbled up everything.
So, Cassian, what happened whenever you cast that spell on the book?
I was checking to see if it was magic. Gave me like a blip, then went away. So I figured it was a light enchantment of some kind. Some books have these. It's like a protection, keeping the ink from.
Here. And now I'll get up and set up the bucket.
Cool. Yep.
So
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
how do you cast your spells?
Well, it's he asks that, and then Central kind of looks at him. He goes to grab his sleeve on his arm and rolls up the sleeve, and you can see a tattoo there. It is 12-pointed compass, with a, what else do I have? With kind of an eel interlaid in the, like, in between the compass. Or a compass rose, I should say. A 12-pointed compass rose.
Cassian sort of unconsciously forms that in his hand. You've seen him do every time we find a new symbol, sort of locking it in his own brain.
Puts it in the bank.
Oh, yeah.
And what about you, Cassian? How do you cast spells?
Some of them come from this. As I tap and you hear the little metallic sound from my chest. Some of them are from something else. Not entirely sure, I just cast them.
It's weird.
Cassian,
Yes,
you have those powers from birth.
I didn't have any of this from birth.
You say you didn't get any of it from birth? Central. You?
As far as I can remember, I've had it.
You were born that way. Powers.
It's the same as my father, as my uncle, all of our family.
Your father's side. Your mother? Is she afflicted?
No, it seems to be from my father's side. Following back as far as our records go.
What did you say you were? A warlock?
Yes, learning some other things along the way. Kind of had a discovery of myself, I should say.
I did notice the similarity between our attacks. I don't know where this magic comes from, but the same place as yours.
To be frank, I don't really know mine either. It's something my parents have had, and my father's had, and has taught me along the way.
And you, Marcus, how'd you learn to manifest your blood?
I want to say blood, sweat, and tears, but that's a little too on the nose, so.
You see Jackie give the widest fucking grin.
You hear the gunshot again from somewhere in the distance.
You can't fucking hear me.
You see friend go limp. Friend gets.
Friend?
Oh!
Oh no! What a friend!
Gerald's not right. So just
You learned your lesson yet?
We hear a ticking noise and we're like, friend's a bomb!
Well,
It's been a
rifle's
bomb the whole time.
well, speaking of friend,
Give me a hug.
we've seen him. What about you, friend? Where do you? You're.
Sorry, I just
Didn't seem
derailed.
to
Please
be,
continue.
It's fine.
Jackie, after hearing him say that, pulls out the book, and goes to hand it back to Marcus and says, "It's a good read."
Help me figure out how to use this stuff, so.
You've read that whole thing.
Probably not. There's a lot in it.
No, I was talking to him. He's had it for like a couple hours.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He probably hasn't finished it.
It's like the player's handbook. You just pick up on what you need.
Quick scan gets you to basics.
Well, at this
Truth.
point, the thing.
Same for the DM's guide, I'll tell you that.
Well, I have fast hands, and I translated all of it to Braille, and then just fucking.
Holy
go.
shit. Wow.
Oh,
That's incredible.
wouldn't you have had
Give me your knowledge.
Me and Andrew literally were talking about Mind Flayer Braille earlier today.
Because they
What
use
could that
Braille.
possibly mean?
They
use
do.
Braille, yeah, they do.
They
Part
have
of
a
their
written
thing.
language that uses Braille.
Yeah.
That's
Dead
sick.
serious. They use their
Yeah.
tentacles to read it. It's
weird.
wild.
Well,
Because I was like, what languages do Mind Flayers actually
Central, you should
speak?
ask if your tentacle knows how to read at that point.
no,
on the ground.
I
Do you
might.
know how to
Tentacle
read?
Braille.
I'll just start holding up Braille next to it next time it's up.
There you go.
Read this.
Well,
All right, we got really off topic.
yes.
Yeah, we-
Yeah, it's a
Um,
mind flare, and it's just someone read a blind
it-
person reading
Oh
Braille.
my god.
Oh god.
Helen Keller's a mind flayer.
Anyway.
No,
I take
no.
the book back.
I don't think.
All right, Matt, you're banned.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
You mentioned it, Alex. You're banned too.
Yeah, but
So Marcus takes the book back from Jackie.
Well,
I actually look over at Cassie and say, I'm pretty well read myself. Can handle pretty complex pages swiftly.
well, while they're on the topic of spellcasting, I've never quite seen a kobold cast, and that's kind of had me stumped. Kobold, friend, would you care to explain?
Well, to be honest, I don't fully get it myself, because you guys have to use all these really weird words and hand motions. But for me, it's not quite like that. And you see, he's kind of manipulating those tendrils of smoke as he's talking, and a very long piece goes out next to the bucket. It's like, it's easier than that. Really, the smoke is just there to help me kind of see what I'm doing. Here, let me try to show you. And you'll see the bucket just moves an inch. Just like something slapped it from the side very softly, and the bucket is just barely moving. It's really hard to do.
Above board, are you using Mage Hand?
You'll see.
I don't think we're allowed to know. He's not telling us.
Well, just based on what the smoke is doing, I wasn't sure.
We'll get there.
Math? Oh, no calculator.
Oh, sad.
The smoke really helps me kind of see what I'm doing, especially when I'm trying to talk to somebody or something like that. But yeah, so, you know, right there, I think I got it either too thin or too thick, because if it's too thick, whenever you try to touch or manipulate or hit something, then you're not able to go fast enough. And this one very large piece of whatchamacallit, smoke will try to hit this bucket, and it looks like it's massive, but it's moving so slow that it just barely moves it. But if you go too thin, and a bunch of that smoke comes back to him, still pooling kind of as he's sitting down, then there's not enough stuff behind it to actually do anything again. So it has to be just right. That little tiny sliver again just barely moves it, and then he just beefs it up just a little bit for that third hit, and he absolutely it's going fast, and it's just going fast enough that he clacks this thing off to the side and sends it a good 5 feet as he is attempting to cast what you guys would understand to be a cantrip called Mind Sliver.
Oh?
Your mind's in the bucket.
Basically, yeah. By manipulating the smoke to basically use it as kind of a whipping motion. But
Slipper works on things that have an intelligence.
yeah, well, I get to.
It does today.
Do you want me to try to use this on you, bud? You want me to try this on you? Huh? Huh?
One intelligence save, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, but you're absolutely right. Technically, an intelligence of 4, but give me a moment.
It's fine. You watch
That
as a
bucket
mimic
is a higher
suddenly appears
intelligence
from the
on
bucket.
30 members.
Yeah, the bucket was a mimic. Yeah.
The bucket was a mimic, so surprise. Roll for
And now it's
initiative.
dead.
They go so hard. What a call out.
Yeah, that passive perception is ridiculous.
I look at you and say, "Did you learn all of that on your own?"
More muscle memory.
Sorry. You two don't know each other?
Known each other for a week.
About a week.
He jumped out of a bush at me.
You make it sound a lot more threatening. I was hiding from him and he found me. in a
Trust me,
bush.
it didn't seem to be a threat.
Damn.
Oh.
No, I'm just I'm not trying to make you sad.
Well, maybe if I had a dagger.
Ooh.
Okay, that probably would be a little bit more threatening, yeah.
What weapon does I believe Syndrel has a halberd
Yeah.
and Marcus has just a fucking sword?
Longsword, yeah.
Longsword.
Longsword and a sword hilt.
Cassian, do you have a weapon?
I sent a picture of it in images.
Okay, sorry. I just want to make sure I have this stuff kind of in my head.
The broken sword that he.
Oh yeah, the shattered sword, and then who's got the shattered sword around their belt? Robbie.
Yeah, Robbie also. We both got
use it in
broken
my
swords.
offhand during fights.
Okay.
And then you have a rapier and dagger, yes?
Yes. And a short bow.
And I just joined the dagger gang.
Just got himself a dagger that he has to carry around in his hand because he doesn't have any room in the frocket.
He pulled it in his mouth.
It's just a kobold running
Guess
around
so.
town like.
Yeah, we gotta work on that. All right.
For the next hour, you kind of just see Syndrel in the corner, just with a rock in his hand, murmuring to himself.
Weird.
Why are you talking to a rock?
He's gonna go over there.
I actually look
Dagger.
over and choose not to go over as I.
You look over and you go, "No, I'm good."
Yeah, you guys can do that really quick. I'm gonna do something with friends.
Also,
I swear you hear him going, "My precious." It's weird.
Yeah. Also, in the realm of weird stuff, you just hear Fred's, who's since that little interaction where we talked about how we cast our magic, he's cracked it up to the first page, and he's just saying to himself, "Door. Door."
Does it say where are you reading that? Point it out to me. Because this thing is
All of
pissing
we
me
gone.
off. I need to know.
Everybody gone fucking insane. What the fuck is going on?
Where are you reading door? It's all just jumbled. Where?
Eric, can we say the hour went by just so we can?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Went by.
So at the end of the hour, you guys see a little otter appear in front of Sindril.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, it's Pistachio!
And he comes over and he
We all
says,
already know
"Well,
its
there's
name."
someone I'd like all for you all to meet." And then he sends out Pistachio to just kind of meet the party. This is my little guy. Well, great is I'm not the most sure myself.
You know what? Don't get
Um,
philosophical about it. I saw you make that shit.
I don't know.
Witch, fucking witch! I saw you do it.
Burn him! Burn the witch! you tell this otter to go as otter has just appeared out of nowhere. As he kind of looks back at you, kind of confused for a moment, looks over at them, looks back at you, and he does the little weird run worm thing. Yeah, where he just makes his way over and just kind of sits there and looks at you all. It's pretty cute. He is.
Little
What
guy.
is this for?
Jackie looks at Syndrome and says, "You have control
Oh
of
my
it."
God. AI
Well-
otter. Look at him.
And maybe. I think it's more of a friend, a companionship.
Is it a
It's
friend of yours?
yes. He's been in my acquaintance for the past, I think, 4 or 5 years at this point. I can call upon
That's a
him.
sword.
I think so. I can call upon him when it takes me quite a while. But he holds up like a little rock. Let's see. Can I put the picture in here?
Put in images.
Am I able to?
Uh,
Are you able to grab it from my items thing?
That is
I
not a
can't-
comically large rocket, and it needs to be bigger. Tyler.
well, there's no notes for it, so I'm just going to
sorry.
post it.
I'll make
What, the
frog
rock?
bigger.
Yeah.
You want me to show it, Matt?
Yeah, just show the rock.
to the brim and like hanging down, dragging on the ground.
So
There you go.
you see Syndril hold up a rock, probably about this size. No, not huge. And it says, "Well, this is where I call him from." Would Syndril know what like casting the spell is? Like invoking the magic of it?
You know that there is obviously a magical component to this, where you have to spend X amount of time to be able to call forth this individual. You kind of understand the mechanics of it, having it for 4 or 5 years, but no one
Yeah.
explained to you the in-depth steps or what it is exactly.
Okay.
You just know he's just a little guy.
Is that something that your dad showed you how to do?
Strangely enough, no. This is something I found on my own when he was away on a job. And it's in the market town of my home. And I was able to obtain it and find a new friend. I hope he can be your friend as well.
I'm gonna walk up to the creature.
As long as he doesn't eat my cloak, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of glances up at you as you walk over.
I'll kneel down and then look at Syndril and say, "Respectfully, it seems fragile. Is that gonna be an issue?"
I don't
poke
I
it in
don't
the
plan
head
that.
a couple times.
You watch as you poke it, its teeth start to bare as your finger comes down each time. You go down and it goes,
Animals-
and then
Okay.
as you
I
pull
back
away-
up. Back away.
I don't plan
Animals tend to not like me.
on.
It didn't have a
Marcus.
problem with you until you called it. You literally were like, "It looks fragile," and that's whenever it started growling at you.
It speaks English? I didn't. That's on me. I didn't know the auto speaks English.
What's English?
Haha.
Common.
Eric, I do have a question on like just the logistics of it. Like when I dispel it, does it get angry at all? Like when it comes back, is it just fine? Okay.
Nope.
Because like just
Seems fine.
class wise, because I would have written about it, but I didn't have time. I did have
That
time. I
seems
just
fine.
didn't.
Unless you want to add something like that. But
No. I was gonna say to Caston, I don't plan on keeping him out for much fighting. He might look like the fighter and act like it, but I wouldn't want anything to happen to him. Painful, at least.
Marcus,
Yeah.
mind counting sheep?
I think it's okay. They're all dead.
1 corpse, 2, 3.
I mean, during the day, I doubt anybody's
Watching
cooking
for dinner.
anything right now.
There's more corpses than there were alive. Where are they coming from?
I counted
you watch as
37
the undead sheep begin to approach.
It's a fucking army.
Oh, perfect.
Hungry,
Exactly
hungry
what I wanted.
cloak at this point.
Yeah, dude. Misha, we've got 37 corpses.
It's just what happened
What the
before. Pulls out a flipping shotgun.
Oh, we got 5 more.
You watch as
Yeah.
as this little otter kind of surveys the situation after growling at Cassian, kind of makes his way
blows
over
up.
to Jackie, reaches out with one of his little paws, taps your ankle, and then runs off back towards Central.
Jackie pays it literally no attention. Not in like a dismissive, rude way. It's more so he seems to be used to having some kind of pets or things around him.
Still daytime, right?
It is daytime. Yeah, it's a little afternoon at this point.
So that took an hour. I'm gonna say that during that I've been, if I can, I pulled out my tinker tools and tried to fashion maybe a sewing needle, maybe a bit of a janky one, but I'm trying to add a little piece of cloth to Cobalt or Friend's romper
Sure.
so that he can.
Yeah, give me
Attach his dagger.
a straight dexterity check. Let's see how well you actually sew this thing.
While you're reading, because you're better at it than me. Sitting behind you, just trying to sew this thing on, probably poking you a lot. 14.
14. Okay. Not the best stitch work. It's nowhere near the level of Mum's. Works. It'll work.
Wait, quick question. Just double checking. As far as party objectives and locations, like locational motivations, we only have friend wanting to move northwest.
The Gale Spire.
Yeah, that's it. Right, so far as what I've heard, what we've shared. Okay. I guess
That's the
I'll.
only thing said.
Okay, I'll go over to Marcus. Jackie will and say, Marcus.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What's the name of the place? What's the name of the town? I'm blanking.
Green Hollow?
Green Hollow. Yeah. Once we get our bounty back from Green Hollow, you staying there or got a bigger vision in mind?
You'll mention trying to make your way north and probably follow if you end up there.
Have a taste for adventure?
I've been adventuring for a bit.
How long you been a patron for the grind?
Patrons, I don't really work with patrons, but I've been here for like a week at this point, so. Trying to
Where are you
work
from?
I'm from Eldania, north. Had some circumstances that led me to get away. So
Closer to the port or farther south from there?
about dead center of the island is where I spent a lot of time. I was born and raised on the East Coast, however.
Have any family?
I did.
Pass away?
Yeah, sorta, kinda.
Jackie kind of looks at you and says, just condolences.
Complicated.
No, it's hard to lose people you're close to.
Yeah.
Did your father teach you how to harness your blood? Was that something you learned your own?
Didn't teach me shit. I learned how to do this in spite of him, so.
Cassian?
Although, guess to a certain degree it wasn't really their fault anyway, but you know, who's to say?
Yes.
Cassian? Where were you born?
Small town called West
Called West?
Elm.
Cut out, yeah.
West Elm? Am I familiar with that location?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Where's that about?
I'm trying to pull up my doc so I can figure it out. In the hills of Enperon on the west side.
Jackie.
Alex? Are you good, dude?
Yeah.
You're mid-conversation with fucking Cassie.
I was looking at a map to see if I knew generally.
Yeah, it's not on maps.
Why'd you leave?
Archaeology. I got an apprenticeship.
Well, there's plenty of that to do. I left you here in Green Hollow.
Complications as of recent. And I subtly tapped the thing that you saw on my chest.
Yeah, and what was that again? Can you just like re-describe it?
So it's like embedded in the center of my chest. It's
Yeah.
like shifting gears, almost like a core, and all of those lines that are on my body are leading
That's like
towards
the
that.
epicenter? Okay.
Mhm.
It's like a clockwork engine of sorts.
Something like that.
Okay. And don't take this to the offensive, but for a noble occupation, like an archaeologist, you don't seem to be, well, dressed the part.
I'm a bit lost right now.
Have you gone on any trips into the desert or the jungle?
I guess I'll get this out of the way now, as I sort of gather everyone up.
I am a lid.
I'm a Knowledge. You caught me.
Yeah, you gather
Eric-
everyone together.
Eric,
and
I
you-
cast
Lord,
Power Word Kill
come
on
on
all 5 of
in.
them.
It's,
Good.
it's
Yeah,
gonna
you
take
watch
some
as-
effort for you to get friend, by the way. He's still absolutely engrossed in this book as this conversation's been happening.
I'll talk
I
to
still
him
don't know
later.
if Fred knows how to read. He might just be looking
watch-
for the page.
You get
I don't
everybody
think so
together, and you
either.
watch as the otter just runs over and then just lays itself across one of Central's feet, just poof, and just like flat belly on his foot.
Pistachio's going to be
Just
in
like
every
there.
single scene because Eric's going to put him in one just so we can imagine an otter.
Dude, you're lucky. I had to do that for Radish because Eric didn't like Radish.
I did like Radish
The
No,
only
I
time
had
you
to- I had to
mention
do it
Radish is when
myself.
she's spinning out in space.
because it's
That's
really
true.
funny.
Exactly.
Okay, so I gather everyone up, and I say it's going
I'm
to
a
become
fraud.
increasingly. What? No,
He
shut
said, I am a fraud.
My last name is Von Hawk.
What?
More like Von Cock.
So I say it's going to become increasingly obvious that I'm missing a large chunk of my memories for a while back.
How much do you remember?
Well, it's pretty clear up to around 10, and then it's like looking through stained glass into the rest of it. It's like I can see the outlines of things, but I can't quite grab the memory.
Then when did it come back up? Or is it still hazy for things within the past week?
Came back up
What-
a couple of weeks ago in a town called Rivers Fork in the Onyx Concord. Pretty close to here.
And you don't know what caused your memories to go kaboom?
Well, I didn't have this before that, so I presume it was this. I woke up in a room alone with a core in my chest that I'd never seen. And I basically got out of there as quickly as I could. So I have pretty much no information. Except for that I... What did you say?
I said, if you don't mind me asking, what's the magic and ice spells and whatever things you do? Do you think it's because of the core?
No, it's different. They're on opposite sides. Some of my spells come from the core, and some of them come from this other source.
Something you had before it?
Presume. But I don't have much memory of that either. The only thing that I do have, because it was pretty close to when my memories began to fade, is I know that my apprenticeship was with someone named Marshall. And I heard word that there was an archaeologist named Marshall moving toward Green Hollow recently.
Why'd you take you out here if you're waiting for him in the hollow?
Well, I need money. Sort of #1 priority right now.
Think he might have gotten
And I doubt he's
eaten
still-
by spiders.
I can lend you a gold if you need some clothes.
I have clothes. Are these not suitable?
Well,
You're still in rags, right?
Yep. What I woke up in. So,
Jackie looks at you and just says, if it's what you'd like to wear, it's up to you. Offer still stands. Unless I change my mind.
I might take you up on that. But clothes aren't exactly my priority right now.
Please make them your priority.
You're wearing a potato sack rump.
And I'm very thankful for it.
And whatever.
What do you need the money for if it's not clothes?
Well, I figure if I get more money, I can put more into investigating Marshall's whereabouts.
Have a
Pretty sure
network?
this has something to do with it too. I have a pin that I showed you the other day on my lapel that has a little logo on it, but it seems like it's been rubbed into a lot. Sort of
Oh
faded.
yeah. Friend, yourself.
Hmm?
Where are you from?
I'll feel more comfortable answering that question once we get to Galespire.
Mind if I ask why that's where you're headed?
Where I was told to go.
By who?
I didn't get his name.
A friend? An enemy?
Ranger?
A ranger?
Yeah.
Never met a ranger.
Where's Galespire at again?
It's like northeast.
You guys
West.
see, or
Northwest of here.
it is northwest. You'd be familiar with Galespire, Marcus. From where you are now, you have Onyx Hold to your southeast. You've Galespire to your northwest, and you guys are pretty much smack in the middle of both, along the Fontaine River.
Did you know the ranger? I guess not if you didn't know his name.
Not well, but he seemed to know what he was doing.
Alex, like, God, I hope it was Kiroth. God, I hope it was Kiroth. God, I hope it was Kiroth.
Only.
Because it actually could have been.
Could be.
Eric, we have something to discuss after this.
Please, if you can integrate Kiroth, or
Yeah, let me make a note real quick. Let me make a
To
note
be
real quick.
fair, you don't
Rewrite
see
plot.
you don't see Kiroth and call him a ranger. That's not the descriptor you use for Kiroth.
That's true. That's true. First thing is gigantic whip. Like,
Well, yeah,
Okay.
if you asked him what he was, if you asked him what he was, he would not say ranger. He would say, "Have you ever had a dream?" Is actually
as you're all discussing, you hear an interruption to your conversation. As you suddenly hear the sound of approaching horses.
horses. How many?
Horses. Can't tell as you're in the barn.
At least two. Calling it.
At least
I'll
At least two.
go to the front and check out front.
you go to the
Yeah.
front and you take a look.
Look away.
You see 4 horses approaching. As you see 3 heavily armed individuals with a sword at their side. As you see another man on the center horse approaching. And as you see this individual, you see a man in almost finery, this almost silk sleeves and a blue vest on, gray hair on the top of his head, very fit face, big signet ring on his hand as he slows in front of the barn, as the other 3 heavily armored individuals wearing helmets come to a stop as well.
I'm going to peek my head out and see if I see that symbol that we saw before that was on the chest plate of the armor.
Your perception check.
Marcus would be checking as well.
Your perception
5.
check. 5. Now the approach caught you completely off guard.
8.
You also get a little spooked as you feel something kind of right next to your leg as you look down and you see Pistachio smelling your leg as it kind of makes you jump and you kind of lose track as Pistachio just starts running off. What did you get, Marcus?
8.
8. An 8, we can work with an 8. As you can see, one of the banners that one of the knights are holding is indeed the same symbol.
Tell him, Bob.
Wait, I don't see the banner.
No, the banner is flapping like in the wind as they're riding, so it's hard to get a good look at it. But as they come to a stop, you're distracted by Pistachio down by your leg, making you jump, while it finally comes to a stop, and Marcus is able to get a pretty good look. The individual you see, though, is on roll 20.
Ew,
Once they stop, do I get a look at the?
Yeah, at this point, you can definitely get a look as you look back and you see this man getting off of his horse along with one of the knights, 2 of the knights, while one is staying with the rest of the horses.
Trying to back away and start taking off the armor that I'm wearing as quickly as possible.
Take it off real fast as you get it off. As you see him walking in, he begins to remove his riding gloves. And as he does, he walks into the barn with these 2 other knights, their hands on their weapons, kind of scoping out the situation here. So he walks in, he says, "Well, gentlemen, quite the day, eh?" As he puts his gloves away. "Oh, my, what an eclectic-looking bunch we have here. Huh.
You seem far from home.
Far from home? What do you mean?"
We're in a barn.
Ah, I see. Yes, of course. Well, I tend to make rounds anyway around these lands to make sure that everything is going swimmingly. I have quotas for the Concord, after all. Lord Loris Teramban, pleasure to meet you all. What are your names?
Marcus.
Spinjord.
And the rest?
Cassian.
Most people just call me friend.
Becky's not giving any shit.
A good name. Friend.
Jockey.
Jackie. Well, pleasure to meet all of your acquaintances. So, I received word that there was a bit of a scuffle out in the forest today. Could you tell me a little bit more about that?
Well, we were trying to collect sheep. We have a job here. We ran into some, what did they call them? Ettercaps, big spiders, and also a little spider guy named Toby.
Wait, why are you asking about us fighting some spiders in the woods?
Well, we'll get there. Please continue with your story.
I'm more curious about why you're asking. I don't know why it matters.
Information, my dear friend. And it matters a great deal.
Yeah, you can tell me your information so that we can come to an understanding of why it matters.
I see. Thinks for a moment. He says, "Well, I suppose that's fair enough. I myself would not trust someone just rolling up on me. So I think that's fair. I'm more interested in the people that you say you found."
Oh, well, we didn't drag the bodies out with us. You need us to lead you to them, we can do that.
Well, I'm pretty sure that I have some individuals already going out into the forest to find them.
Yep.
But I appreciate the sentiment all the same.
As far as we know, we got to the scene and the spiders already had them for a while.
So you were able to destroy, my understanding, multiple spiders and an ettercap, which that in and of itself is a very commendable feat for,
Yeah,
respectfully, a group such as yourself.
got me in the shoulder pretty good, but dealt with it.
Tough, too. Very good. Well, you seem to have stumbled upon a few of my scouts that went missing about 3 or 4 days ago. So, I appreciate that. While it wasn't your intent to find them, you were able to find them and seemingly avenge them. So, thank you.
Right?
Well, I'm sure we can figure that out, but it seems to me for a paltry 5 silver a week, and given your talents, they're being wasted here. So, if you'd like to take on some real jobs, I'm looking for some people. And it seems you could handle yourselves. Various jobs around town. more specifically?
Around here?
No. This would be in the provisional capital of Lesterville, my home.
Lesterville?
Lesterville.
Listable.
How far
Oh.
away is it on foot?
Approximately 2 hours or so, heading south.
Thank you, sir.
Are we
course.
just supposed to look for you, or we join up some barracks or something?
No, if you're interested in taking on some jobs for me, I can always use very, very good mercenary work. Not to call you mercenaries per se, but there's really no other word for it. Hired hands, we'll say. I believe that's fair. Various odd jobs and whatnot that, well, given the current season that we find ourselves in, the impalers and the like are causing some problems.
What's the
So.
symbol of the Impalers?
The impalers would be a. He looks over at one of the knights. Knight. Skull. Spear through the skull.
Like this?
Bring it up. Yes.
Oh, we took care of some of them already.
My dear lads, I was already sold. You already struck gold. You don't have to keep digging. So,
Wait, weren't they part of the wood mill? I thought they were working at
You
the
see-
wood mill with Ellis.
Eris?
the wood mill. In Green Hollow?
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
kind of jumped last night while doing our job by Ellis and some of his henchmen from the wood.
I'm sorry, you mean to tell me that there were impalers working at the wood mill?
Seems that
they
high.
got,
Baylor?
they got me fired.
He glances over towards the knight
Yeah,
on
both
the
of us
right.
die.
You see him glance over the knight, and he says, "I'll look into it, sir." See that you do.
If it's any help, half Goliath named Eris, his body's in the gorge.
Oh yeah,
Good. The only good impaler's a dead impaler, and they cause a lot of problems during harvest season. So, you've done me another favor, which I'm grateful for. So, with that, gentlemen, my scouts that you found were the ones looking for a camp of theirs, which explains why they didn't come back. So, we'll deal with that as we deal with that. But, if you would, and if you're interested in such a role of taking on various jobs, come to Lesterville.
Not to be rash. What is the pay like?
I'll be rash.
5 silver a
the
week,
pay.
you said.
That's
No,
what you make
we
now.
make in current.
Oh,
You'll be paid by the job, as is the custom. And reaches into his pouch, pulls out something, and tosses you all a bag.
Who catches
I'll-
it? Everybody
I'll
roll a
catch it.
d20. Everybody
Uh,
roll a d20. Highest one catches it.
gets it. Oh,
it
Jackie
ain't
is
me!
probably-
not me.
Well, I probably won't be able to catch it.
I got a 6.
Fun, okay.
I got
I'll
8.
try to catch it.
Go for it.
I mean, if you could beat Nate, you get it.
What is it?
No,
Like hands?
We're just rolling a raw d20.
Raw D20?
Gotta
It's
beat
just a luck
Nate.
thing.
Straight roll.
Whoever's throwing it at.
19.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tosses it
Wasn't Jackie
Jackie's
did
way.
that?
Jackie's way as Jackie catches it. Opens it up real quick. You find 8 gold inside. As he says,
Goldies.
that, I think, is fair compensation for both killing those spiders and the adder cap, finding my scouts, and taking out a few members of the Impalers. So, what do you say? Interested in some work? Or you can just waste here, watching sheep.
We could-
I look at friend.
And say I want to turn it down.
Yes. Okay. he's vigorously nodding. You're spreading smoke. Stop.
Barrel.
Good answer. So, what I'd like for you to do is pack up your things, start making the walk. One of my knights here will escort you down to Lesterville, where your room and board will be paid for, as well as your meals in the Amber Tankard Inn. Speak to Osric Talon when you get there, but be there by this evening. Good day, gentlemen, and good work. As he turns and begins putting on his riding gloves again.
Does the party know how much gold was in there?
They could definitely hear it clanking around, but probably not.
I mean, for all we know, it could be 8 copper.
I
Yeah.
love. He says, pack up your things. We all go. Yep, I'm ready.
All right.
All right.
Go.
You see him glance over and he says, Lori, escort them, please. Of course, my lord. You just see one of the knights still standing there.
All right. Jackie's gonna walk around and distribute the gold.
Mm-hmm.
Reaching into the
I know.
bag.
Montenny, give my share to friend.
Wait, is Misha still paying us, or was that to pay for this, or? I'm confused.
No, he still has to pay us.
All right.
Well, okay.
Jackie's gonna reach in and have his hand closed so the rest of the party doesn't know how much money he's giving. But regardless of what Cassian said, we'll be giving money to each player, and they can redistribute as they want. But I'm gonna DM you guys how much money I'm giving you.
Just send whatever you're gonna give me to Andrew.
Nah, you gotta tell me. We gotta do this.
Okay,
the
I'll
fun
tell
way.
him. Yeah, we're doing it the fun way. Send it to me.
Yeah, we're doing the.
Okay. I walk over to friend, and I open up the frocket and drop 2 gold in there. And they hit the top of the book, and I have to kind of put them over to the side so they slide down.
You you distribute this gold, and you hear the knight go. It's a long walk, shall we?
We have money to collect really quick. A man with a gun.
Hey, Dr. Misha.
I guarantee you, he's already here. As he steps out, looks around the corner, and by one of the windows, he kind of glances down and he says, Misha! As you see Misha, as he was most certainly listening in to what was going on.
I wouldn't yell at him, he has a gun. He seems pretty triggered.
Did you say that? Did you say that?
Yes.
He looks at you and he says, if you think I can't handle that gun, you're sorely mistaken. As Misha walks over and he says, apparently you owe these men payment. They lost the sheep, and then they didn't stay. They haven't even watched the sheep for a full day. What am I supposed to do?
Sheep
You're
up
going to
back.
pay them. You're going to pay them their dues, or Lord Tellenbaum is going to hear of this, and you will lose your position as manager of this field. You're already on thin ice as it is. Walks over, hands each of you 5 silver for the whole week. Very good.
Give 5 silver
Can we-
or 2 gold.
Can we go now?
I don't think we have anything else to do.
Got nothing else to do.
Alonso?
You all begin walking your way down to Westerville. And assuming there's nothing you want to do on the way, or anything you want to discuss.
Really quick.
Sure.
Mr. Knight. What's your name? Lori?
Lori,
Have you ever seen this symbol? And I'll manifest the one that is on my, rubbed out.
can't say I have.
You ever heard of an archaeologist named Marshall?
He goes, my name's Marshall.
Oh, shit.
No.
Oh, worth a shot.
As you make your way, you do eventually come and see, as it gets closer to evening at this point, sun setting, a modest but prosperous walled city. That's Marcus, at this point, you would know. You don't know the name Westerville, but you do know what the provisional capital is for. And they are tasked with supplying the Empire, or the Concord, with fine timber and ample grain. As you walk through the gates of this relatively small town still, even though it is a provisional capital, you smell the scent of fresh cut pine that mingles with the warm aroma of baking bread. Fitting symbol of this town and region's two biggest industries. You see thick stones as you walk past the wall that encircle the settlement that are reinforced from the inside with timber buttressing from likely from the forest that they collect the wood from in the first place. You see two watchtowers that flank the main gate, where the guards are keeping a pretty casual but steady eye on traffic from the road. And you see a large estate that seems to be overlooking the whole thing. As he leads you all the way in, down some side streets, to a big center square, where you see a sign that says, what did I say? I don't remember what I said.
The Fart Bottom Barrel.
I like that.
The Amber Tankard Inn. There we go.
The Plump Pope.
He says, this is where you're staying. I suggest you rest. Lord Tellenbaum will want to see you first thing in the morning at dawn.
All right.
Thank you.
With
Then I'll walk in.
You walk
the
in.
rest of us are following suit.
Sure, yeah. Yep. You walk in. And you walk in and you see that the inn is bustling with people. You smell baked goods. You smell sweet. You smell pipe smoke. You smell this combination of things as you do see a bustling inn, large hearth in the side. Not a large inn, but it's still genuinely decent sized. As you see a half-orc man seated behind the bar that is currently kind of giving an order to another one of the workers as they run off. What would you like to do?
So we're in. I
In
think
the
this
inn.
is the point where we just ask for food. We just go up to the bar and try to explain the situation. So we'll make our way up to the bar.
You make your way up to the bar, and you see this half-orc man turn to look at you, and he says, "Oh, hello. You must be the group. Yes.
We are.
Sent by Lotus, yes.
Yes, Lord Tellenbaum. It's easy enough to make out your group, given some of its members, I should say.
Sure, I don't know what you mean.
I'm sure. My name is Osric. Osric Tellum. Your room is ready. There are enough beds in there for all of you, 6 total. I know there's only 5 of you, but I'll make sure to bring up a large bowl or a cauldron of stew, and you can rest there for the evening.
Double ales, if you don't mind.
Of course,
We-
yes. Yes,
Did you
bring
say
some
we
gold.
have? Is there a room for each of us?
One room for all of
No,
us.
it is one room.
Oh, one room for.
Yes, with 6 beds total. Yes. If there's anything that you need, you're welcome to stay down here or retire, but there will be a large cauldron there waiting for you, as well as some chilled golden meat bottles as well.
That sounds fantastic. I think I'll go ahead and take my leave as to not cause consternation among your other patrons as they come and go.
Well, you're a guest of Lord Tellenbaum. Whether they have consternation or not is no matter to anyone, given those circumstances.
That's true, but sometimes
All right.
peace and quiet is a little better.
I don't disagree.
Yeah, and I think that
Arch
Kobold
says
Kobold is just going to reach into his bag and pull out one piece of copper, slide it over, and say, "Just a small thank you."
Takes it, puts it in his pocket. Well, thank you.
Oh, he has a frocket as well.
They're coming into style.
Mm-hmm.
Very
I'm
nice.
a trendsetter.
Before the guard leaves us, that escorted us, I'll actually take out the extra set of leather armor that I took off the one guy. I'll hand it back to him and go, it was on one of them. I thought I'd keep it because prove ourselves not so guilty, but...
I also passed you the ones that I had to give to him.
Well, thank you. I'll make sure that these get returned to the armory.
Above board, Robbie, did you end up taking that necklace as well?
I sure did.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not giving that back. That's worth money.
Yep. So, I presume you make your way up to the room. Yes?
Yep.
Okay. Make your way up to the room, and you do see that there is a widespread of bowls and so on for stew, and all of that. As you tuck in, it is good. Very, very good. You're not sure the type of meat or vegetables that are being used here. You can make out carrots and potatoes, that sort of thing, but you're not sure the type of meat. But it's good. Good hearty meal.
Not human meat, is it?
And you
the-
notice, since it's been 2 days, you notice that you haven't seen Cassian eat a single thing or drink a single thing since you've met him.
I've noticed.
It's a
You're
robot.
different.
Okay, so we're noticing that
Automaton!
friend is once again breaking out the book and reading it before bed.
You read some more of the book from what you can. But while you're sitting here in this room, is there anything you'd like to do or discuss, or are you jumping into a long rest?
Marcus looks at Cassian and goes, so, can you even get drunk, or do you just not consume?
I learned very quickly that it's not good to eat or drink. It just kind of slows me down.
It really gunks up the system.
Something like that. I don't know what's going on inside of my body, but it's
What if
clearly
you-
not normal.
What if I give you some butter? Butter might lube you up pretty well.
I'm not going to eat straight butter.
How about a flask of oil?
Now
I'm
we're
not doing that
talking.
either.
Like,
Where did you get a flask of oil?
Think it works like a haste potion?
Suddenly catches on fire.
His ice puts it out quite easily.
Wait, really quick, has the guy left yet? To the room guy?
Yes. Yeah, you guys are in this room on your own at this point.
Jackie goes down there by himself.
Marcus also tells Kiss, as long as you're not undead, then I don't have to kill you.
I don't think so.
Good. You can actually kind of tell, like, while Marcus is talking, he definitely seems a little uncomfortable here.
Because of anyone, or just in general?
No, just
the location.
uncomfortable. Ever since we entered into the settlement, he's a little off, a little uncomfortable.
Cassian seems to be more in his element.
Slams down 3 ales and goes to bed.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So
Tactical
is
reload.
everyone... Okay. So, good.
Jackie's gone for a couple of minutes, comes back, and says, I don't mean it to be rude to any of you, but there's too many people in this room. I'm just gonna grab a bed for my own.
Suit yourself.
Meet you in the lobby
luck.
in the morning.
If you want to pay
See
for your
then.
bed, then you can. I'm taking the free one.
I just spent too many days on a boat crammed next to another member of the crew. The thought of having my own space is something that would delight me, so take the chance where I've got it.
I roll.
Meet in the lobby.
Eric.
Yes.
Could I roll insight on him? On Jackie?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. What are
Just
you
to
trying to
see-
figure out?
See if he has
Or
like
see-
any ulterior motive of just sleeping in a different room or planning on
Sure,
doing
go ahead,
something
go
else
ahead.
during the night.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll insight for me, and then Jackie, go ahead and roll a deception or persuasion. Message me which one you roll and what you roll. Don't say it out loud.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Alright, well, let's see what I roll.
I wonder if we get some information.
Alright, rolled 2. Should I DM him or just say it out loud?
You can say it out loud.
Okay.
That's you.
To be honest, Jackie
Just doesn't trust.
simply does not trust you guys. After figuring out that this dude doesn't eat, apparently he maybe doesn't even sleep. This dude's a fucking robot.
It's
And
fair.
He doesn't really know any of you at all. Does not feel comfortable sleeping with you guys. Also, the fact that he like never gets to sleep by himself is also true. He just wants his space. I mean, he just does not know you guys or trust you guys enough. Which is probably part of the reason he keeps asking you guys questions, is to actually get to know you guys, because he doesn't fucking know who any of you guys are. Fucking all. I'm not gonna sleep with you. That's weird.
Yeah, given the circumstances, Syndrol, kind of makes sense.
Okay.
That would be the case.
Yeah.
And just says, I'll meet you in the lobby tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.
See you then.
I
Closes the door and goes to his room and passes the fuck out.
What are the rest of you doing?
Sleeping.
I am still staring at this book with just a little bit of, just the tiniest little bit of a candlelight off in the corner.
Sure. Yeah. You study this book as the rest of you bed down. And eventually,
I will take the bed across from friend, and I'm sitting up a little bit, so my eyes
Sure.
are still kind of looking in
Yeah.
the direction. It's really unsettling, but there's nothing I can do about that.
Cool.
The demon, the night. Friend, you're able to read for about another hour or so before you feel your eyelids starting to get heavy. As the rest of your compatriots seem to be bedding down. You kind of snap out of it.
And I'm definitely thinking about the book, thinking about all the words on it. And I think that it starts to click for friend that the first page, all the sentences that are overlapping each other, it's like every single line is in itself supposed to be a poem. Every single line is a sentence that's not supposed to necessarily make sense or flow from one sentence to the next, but it's there to try to create and invoke an emotion. And every single sentence is similar to that, where they're all trying to get to the same emotion in different ways. And he just sits there and tries to focus on that, and how each different sentence being written in different ways is just trying to get there.
I have to go to bed. Apologies, Matt, to what is about to happen to your UI, but I'm gonna hop off. Can I?
We have one small thing to get through, and then we're going to end. Take maybe 5 minutes.
Okay.
It's up to you.
I would like to go to bed, but
We are recording, so it's up to you.
I'll stay.
Just stay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Make it snappy.
Yeah. Are
No.
you going to sleep, Kobold? Their friend at this point.
depends on how much progress I feel like I've made, but I think we'll call it there. And for sleeping, he is going to grab a pillow off the bed and then just crawl under the bed that Cassian is sleeping in and just sleep on the ground in that space.
Get out of my
Okay.
line of sight.
Sure. Got it.
You see his head
As you-
lowered down, staring at you.
As you all bed down.
I'm gonna have Pistachio kind of keep
comes-
watch.
Sure.
Just
Sleep comes
like
easily.
just on top of me.
As dealing with combat, walking on the road, lots of traveling today, sleep comes quite easily to all of you. Except for one.
Eric, it's too early. It's too early for a funny
That's
dream.
due for a funny dream.
Episode 2, we're getting the funny dream.
Something like that.
Is it me? Please don't be me. I want to go to bed.
As you rest there, warm in your bed, you suddenly feel a chill come over your body.
Who?
As you feel a splash of something on your face, which suddenly brings you to consciousness. The smell, a familiar one, of brine and seawater fresh in your nose. Central.
We narrowed it down to 2. I was waiting.
I was so confused. I was like, is this me?
You open your eyes, and you see that you're laying on a stone street covered in puddles of water, surrounded on each side of the street by these 2- and 3-story buildings. You stand up, and you look above, and you see the clouds overhead, providing a very overcast view, along with a light, eerie fog that accentuates the mage stone lights and the lanterns that light up either side of the street. Confused, you listen for a moment and you hear the faint sounds of waves somewhere off to your left out of view. You glance around you and you see your sword is nearby on the ground. But it is clearly different. It is slick with moisture. It is slick with moisture, as if it has been freshly dredged up from a reef.
What? Just quick question:
Shit.
was this a sword or was this the halberd? My halberd.
It's a sword,
Sword. Okay.
but you know it's your sword, strangely enough. You see that it's covered in coral and barnacles with hints of the metal underneath peeking through. You walk over and you pick it up and you feel that the hilt is cold in a way that seeps into your bones, the kind of cold found far below the sunlit surface of the sea. As you begin to maneuver and walk down this street, you don't hear anyone, you don't see anyone. All you see are these buildings that are quaint, beautiful architecture, curved rooftops, shuttered windows, and wooden trim painted in colors that have been faded by the constant sea mist. You see salt stains that are streaking the walls like tears. You realize you have no idea where you are. And more concerningly, you have no idea how you got there. You suddenly hear something skitter to your left behind some boxes. And as you look, you hear the skitter approach rapidly from behind. You turn to look, ready to strike with your coral-encrusted sword, only to see that there's nothing there. Turn to continue walking and glance down in front of you to see roughly 20 sea bass that you didn't see before on the ground, writhing and flopping in one of the shallow puddles, trying to find water deep enough to survive. How they got there, you have no idea. You watch as the sea bass are suddenly pulled rapidly. That's my spot. You watch as the sea bass are suddenly pulled rapidly up from the ground, one by one, up into the sky. And as your eyes follow the sudden movements up, you feel shock and confusion. Because as you look up, you see the sky has been replaced with water. A vast, inverted ocean churns above you, waves pounding silently against an invisible barrier as though the world has been turned upside down. You see the roiling surface of that ocean, impossibly suspended in place. And then you watch as the surface of the ocean begins to descend all at once. You see it crashing into the roofs of the buildings around you, engulfing everything you can see as the weight of the ocean crashes down around you. There is no time to run. No time to breathe. The world, your world, has now become pressure and current and darkness. You feel the sheer force of the water knock you off of your feet as you suddenly find yourselves floating in murky green water near the stone street where you started. Except the street is cracked and broken, covered in thick algae and skittering creatures, these strange crabs with too many legs. Fleeing from your movement, eel-like shapes slither from windows long shattered. The buildings around you decayed and broken with the passage of time, covered in corals. You feel your eardrums protest given the sheer pressure of the water and how deep you are. The taste of the seawater familiar to you, and it is at this moment you realize you don't have much air. You look towards the surface and see a shimmering light coming all around, casting an eerie green glow as it cuts through the water. Panic setting in, you begin to swim upwards as quickly as you can, unsure if you can make it in time. You feel your lungs begin to burn and protest as you swim up and up and up. You're not sure you're fast enough. Your lungs fill as if they are about to burst as you fight the instinct to draw in what you know would be a fatal breath beneath the surface. You think of your family and you push onward closer and closer as the panic becomes more and more pronounced and feral. A low, distant hum vibrates through the water, like the groan of something massive shifting in the deep. But you force yourself to ignore it. You have to reach the light. 50 feet. 40 feet. 30 feet. 20 feet. 10 feet. You're going to make it now. You know you're going to make it. The light is so bright, this close to the surface. And as your hand reaches through the surface to feel the air on the other side, you suddenly feel something wrap around your ankle, stopping your movement. You look down and you see a gigantic blue tentacle with purple lines and striations throughout has gripped around your leg. And as your eyes follow the length of this tentacle downward, the source of this tentacle is beyond your view, far, far below in the depths. And you watch as a second massive tentacle springs quickly from the inky darkness below and wraps itself around your waist. The sheer power of it threatens to crush you as you feel yourself being dragged back down into the voided depths below. You feel yourself breathe in to let out a primal scream of terror. You feel the burn of your lungs as they fill with seawater. And as darkness begins to take your vision as you are dragged deeper, you hear the sound of a voice echoing through the water, vibrating through your bones. You are mine. The rest of you in the room suddenly wake up, ready for battle, looking for threats as you hear Sindril wake up screaming and gasping for breath. And that's where we'll end our session.
Again, why I didn't want to fucking sleep with you fucking crazy psychos.